let me go ahead and show you. Nothing has actually changed between this episode and last episode other than the exterior of the build. So this is the bakery on the left. I've gone ahead and changed it to essentially be like a 3-tiered building. Obviously, I added windows and everything into it. And then the second lot is the voodoo shop / occult shop, which essentially I've gone ahead and turned into a 2-story apartment on top with the shop underneath and then a basement underneath that, which is going to be the it's going to be the like sort of area where they do the readings and like the tarot card readings and the seances and all of that good stuff. And then over here on the right is the music shop, or what is at least going to be the music shop. I haven't added any windows into it at all just yet. So obviously I will, but we're going to wait until we work on the front. So that'll be when we actually go and grab. Ignore the back. I literally don't know what is. I don't know what to do. I was thinking last night. I was laying in bed and I was thinking about what I'm gonna do. I was actually considering turning this into 2 separate buildings. So I was actually thinking about, imagine the buildings become like this. Okay, it's just a concept, so I don't know if it's gonna stay. But I was thinking, what about if we did something like this? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna turn it into one big box just so you can see the vision. Okay, you need to see what my vision is. So imagine it's like that, and then this at the back is actually going to be, or could be, sorry, not it's not committed or anything, but this could be an alleyway. Okay, well that's not going to work in that position. We're going to have to go back by one. We'd have to go. I mean, actually, we could do it so that it stops there and do it like that. Maybe it's not an alleyway that runs all the way through. It's just an alleyway at the back. I don't know. And essentially it would work like that. And then let me just grab the pavement here. And then we run the pavement all the way here. Run it back here. There could be like bins and things at the back here. And then we're just going to obviously like block this off like that. And then block that off like that. And then that is a little alleyway there. And then, yeah, exactly. There'll be like dumpsters and bins and things back there. Yeah, potentially a rug dealer. The classic rug dealer. And then we'll just fill that in around the edges. And we could kind of do something like that. I don't know. I think that works, honestly. Or do you think it looks weird? Like, I have seen buildings that have that before. I think that could work. Yeah, exactly. Like a dead end. And then if I just like fill it in to make it look somewhat believable. And then this is obviously like this. And then like that. And then we'll just use this brick on the rest of it.
Happy
Hi, Emily. Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for a whole year together. Thank you. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Emily as well, please? Thank you so much, my love. And then obviously these are going to be separate buildings again, so I don't really know for the back, but say we just do this, I don't know, just so we can see what the vision is. Like that. And then obviously there'll be like, we could even do one of those things, you know, on the side of this building here. One of these fire exits. I think I messed this up. I think I accidentally moved this by accident, so I need to fix it. But we could do one of these at the back, which could look good because they normally have these like on the upper floors, especially for apartments, so they can get down, like in the case of a fire or to use or whatever. So fire access. So we could do that too. Is that CC? It is. Yeah, this is CC. Although I don't know what piece of CC it is. I'm not sure. So. Yeah, there's graffiti decals, sorry. We could use those in here. I think maybe just to give ourselves a vision, let's just put some bins back there. And we can, you know, see what's happening here. So maybe we get a little bin there. We could get another bin on the back of this. We could also get some doors at the back of here as well, so that the businesses can actually access the bins like nice and easily. Maybe make this one a different color and we'll put some graffiti on it like that. And then... yeah, also woohoo spot, you're right. We could use this as a woohoo spot too. And for smoke breaks, yeah. So yeah, that works. Actually, I'm just realizing that this is not the right paint at the back like that. You know what, for now, I think it would just be easier if I just go ahead and paint all of this. It's not necessarily going to stay like that, but I think it just makes the building look a bit nicer when we're working on it. Okay, there we go. Look, our build's actually coming along now. Doesn't this look better? I feel like this looks better now. I was looking at it and I was like, this is so embarrassing. Like, although I'm very happy with, sorry, there's a hair like stuck on me. Although I'm really happy with the interior of the builds, the exterior is something to be desired. So now we've got something cooking. Look at this. I'm so proud. Okay, so this is the kitchen that goes back here. We've got a little access to something here. We could turn that into something else. Actually, this could be the toilet access. You know, we said that we were going to build a toilets for customers and give them access. But obviously, you might have to only be able to get in through the cafe or the bookstore, I think this was going to be. And then maybe we do... I don't know, we could do something here as well. We don't need to fill up every single room. And then obviously the whole upstairs will be the apartments. Let me get rid of that too. There we go. I stopped the movie I was watching just to watch your stream. Oh, I'm flattered. What movie was you watching though? Which one? Okay, yeah, so that is what I've done so far. The only thing that I changed was the front of the lots. Obviously, it's not set in stone. I also do think I want to change this railing at the top here. I do want to keep, on the front of the bakery, I want to keep this white and green theme. I did see that quite often in these lots, but I just think a different railing would be a bit nicer up the top there. And also I want to do similar to what these builds had, because all the builds, or all the lots in New Orleans in real life, they all have these hanging like planters on the top balconies hanging over. And some of them have flags and things. So we're going to do the same thing as well, especially in the apartments. Yeah, we're actually going to make Sims that are going to live in the apartments above. We're going to do that. That's probably going to be my next steps that I want to do, I'd say. I don't know what railing to put up there. It's got to be like a white... Right, maybe like that. Let me try this and see how that looks. I mean, honestly, they're not really that different. But they're kind of the same. But I don't know, that changes it up a little bit. Thank you, Peachy. I'm glad you like it. Please add a French flag. I don't know if I've got a French flag. I'm not sure. To be honest, the only flags that I've got are from one Sims creator, but I can have a look. And see what we've got an option of. We have these. These are new, actually, with the new pack, which I have got installed right now because I've got early access to it. But, I mean, I don't like all those... Why has it done that? Why has it done all those little pillars in it? I don't like that. Oh, thanks, Ari. Thank you so much. Let me try something else. Oh, that one's all sort of dingy. Oh, you know what? That would have looked so good there. But I've already used the chain, so that's not going to work. What about... No. The previous one was better. Yeah, I don't like this one either. It just needs to be a standard white fence. Not that. That's fine. No. That one's too banister-ish. Like, it's going to go... That one's not going to work. Maybe that in all white. No. Oh. Potentially. Is it a bit busy? Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Because the thing is it's going to have the... Let me just get some hanging plants or something to hang down. And then we can see a bit more of the vision. Let me try... It's going to have, like, planters and things all over it, and even some of these. Oh, cute. I think you are an amazing builder. Hi, Gollum. Thank you. Built on the gallery/Patreon. I need your builds in my forever save file, please. Lolly love. The first build that I've done is actually already up on my Patreon. If you want to download it, I obviously when I finish with this build, then I will upload it. Obviously, right now it's not in a very uploadable state, but yeah, as soon as I finish with it, it'll definitely be uploaded. Also, Crazy Cat, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my God, please stop. How nice is that? Hold on. Can we have these running along there? Maybe we do 2 of these like that. We do those. Should we do them on both? Like that. I don't know how much I like this and I want to stick to it, but we can give it a go. See how it looks. Oh, what is happening here? And then like that. And then, and then there, like that. Do you guys like that? Very cute. Yeah, should we stick with that? What do these actually come with? These come with Get Famous. These are nice. I'll put them around this corner here too, so that it's just like a matching set. Like that, and then we'll get a few more. I know, the contrast between them. And I love it how the fact that the middle building is like so run down and sort of disheveled, and then this one's like so newly built. I actually really like the contrast between them. We was talking about potentially having some beef between the bakery owner and the owner of the Occult store, and we could do some sort of like storytelling there. I love the cute coffee shop below. It's actually a bakery at the bottom. This is a bakery. Hold on, I'll show you the little snacks. There you go. Look, there they are. The little sneakity snacks. Oh, there's a little like cafe outside so you can eat. One other thing that I did some play testing between this episode and last episode, and I realized I used the wrong Parisian carts. Turns out there's two, and one's functional and the other one isn't, and I used the one that isn't functional, obviously. So I need to get the new one. Parisian. Hi, Phoebe. It's nice to see you. How are you? Enemies to... Wait, so many people just suggested an enemies to lovers story. Should we do that? We could do an enemies to lovers story between the bakery owner and the Occult store owner. You think yes? Hi, Jess. Welcome in. What's your favorite world in The Sims? That's hard. Oh, I don't know. My favorite. Okay, I love Sulani for like the visual of it, but obviously, it's like really only playable for me with specific Sims. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I think, I don't know. So essentially this is functional and Sims will come up to it. A vendor will show up here and sell the foods on it. But I don't know which way I need to have it facing. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. Maybe put it like that. I need to turn it a bit though. It needs to be like at an angle. Hold on. Let's do it. I think it'll be like that, and then we just turn everything around.
Hi, Lauren. So sorry I'm late.
Hi.
Love,
that's okay, Merida. That's okay. Is it Merida? Hopefully I didn't absolutely butcher your name. Thank you so much. Merida Marie. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name. Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Welcome in, my love. How are you? And then we do like that, and then we'll just grab it with the tool mod and then just move it where we want. Maybe a little bit more onto the street. Like that. And then the vendor should show up. Hi, Day. How are you, my love? I hope you're good. Do you want to see what I did with the lot? We've been busy. Well, I say that. I was busy off camera last night doing a little renovation to our multifunctional lot. So that's what the front's looking like so far. We also just built an alleyway at the back too. So you can kind of get an idea of what the build looks like. Is the vendor employed by the baker? Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine the vendor would be employed. Although, to be fair, the vendor just turns up as like any vendor. You know, like it's just some random person. Which actually, oh, by the way, I'm going to be working on a video tonight. Hi, Safi.
Hey, loving
Hi.
Lolly love, lolly
Thank
love,
you.
lolly love.
Thank you for the Prime sub for 34 months as well. That's a long time as well together. So I'm going to be working on a video tonight, essentially like everything that I do to set up and make a Forever Save file. So essentially it's going to be like a tutorial for other people to follow, which I'm going to cover everything. So obviously the first video that I made on us starting the Forever Save file was just like the preliminary setup things. I want to make like a full tutorial styled video so that people can sort of follow along and do it the same way. Because I know a lot of people have been saying like, how do I come up with stories for the like families and things? So yeah, I'm going to be making a video for that. Hi, Keisha. I literally just finished watching one of your live streams on YouTube. Hi, welcome in. Okay, right. So let's go inside and start working on the interior. So in the previous stream, we finished the exterior of the Occult store, or at least it's not completely finished, but it's pretty much set for what it's going to look like for now. Ignore all the things outside. Okay, just ignore these. Just imagine these are not here. No, we're not doing a yard sale. These are all the things that I need to add inside the store that are going to go on the shelving units, which essentially for like people to buy. So just ignore everything else, okay? We're just here for the functionality of this. So we was talking about it in the last stream, what bookshelf we was going to use, like the bookshelf door. And we decided, or we didn't decide, but most people said in the comments, and I also agreed, was to use the Chateau bookshelf, this bookshelf instead, because this shelving unit, it has lots of slots to decorate. So I think that's probably the better idea. So we grab, I'm gonna add the door there maybe, and then do bookshelves on the other sides. I think that will work. Yes, I can add the imaginary friends now, can't I? We should do that. Am I losing my mind? Shat-e-ow. Shat-e-ow. Having problem spelling today, as usual. Hi, Ghosty. I haven't been able to catch a stream in ages. How's the new Forever Save file going? It's going really well. We're working on the commercial kind of area of Willow Creek. I'm in the middle of working on a build. We also placed some builds from another creator called Raya over here. So yeah, the commercial area is looking pretty good, I would say. I'm very proud of my own build because I normally can't build, so something's happening. Did you get rid of your Sims 2 UI? I did. I've got early access to the new pack installed right now. So I don't think the new UI works with it. Or at least I didn't even want to risk it. So I didn't actually use it.
Love. I appreciate you for what you do for the Sims community and me.
Oh, Bree. Thank you. Thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Bree as well, please? Oh, what one should we go for? Maybe.
I actually can't believe I have been subbed this long.
This one.
You continue to be
no,
my
the red
relief
one.
for my debilitating chronic illness, and I can't thank you
Aw,
enough for that.
cat
lolly,
lover.
love, lolly, hug, lolly, hug.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for the 17 months. And I'm sorry to hear about your chronic illness, but I hope I can at least distract you for a little while we're live and we're chatting together. But I'm thinking of you, my love. Thank you. Yeah, we're working on the Forever Save file today. Sorry, I need to find the actual bookshelf. So these are so we grab these. Yeah, okay, so bookshelf medium. I think we just place these. Hold on, we need it in the right shade. I think what did we go for? Did we go for this one? Was it that one? Yeah, it was. And then we just place those all around like that. And then, obviously, we can have a bunch of books on there, but we can also decorate it with a bunch of, what do you call it? Like, occultish decorations that'll work.
Loving
Mimi!
the series and happy 12 months. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Wait, it was me. It was me MILF, wasn't it? But I always call you Mimi. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 13 months. Thank you. You can build, go girl. Thank you. I'm trying. Okay, right. So shelving units are in. I just want to double check because I swear there was like a ladder that would work with this. And I thought it would be cute to add the ladder here to look like that you could use the ladder to get to like the top shelf for things. So let me see if I can find that ladder that I was thinking of. I think it comes with a ladder, or at least I thought it did. Oh, there's even like a little shelving unit that goes in the corner as well. That's cute. Oh, so you can actually... Ooh, you know what? That is actually maybe a good idea. Instead of having that there... I might see if maybe that looks better. I don't know if it actually is going to look any better. And then we grab the end to it like that. Have this side kind of swing round. And then we could have that on that side instead. I don't know. We're gonna find some use for that. And then maybe we do this instead. So it's like a little rounded edge. I hear Forever Savefiles and I'm like, wait. Hi, welcome in. Oh, time I've been watching you on YouTube and I'm like, she looks familiar. Have you been watching my Forever Savefiles videos? If you have, then hi, welcome. If you haven't, then also hi, welcome, regardless. Oh yeah, there's the ladder. This is what I was thinking, right? And then we add the ladder. Maybe the ladder goes here on this edge, like that. We're just gonna have to place it in, and then we grab that, and then like that. Thanks, Day. I love you. Thank you. You look absolutely stunning. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. Okay, what do you guys think of that for the back, like, area of here? And then we're just gonna grab a cash register. Let me just look up register, and we just place it back here. I haven't actually decided on these what do you call them? These cabinets, but they're just there for now so that we can see the initial sort of shape that we're going for in here. So I was thinking like that. Let's get a zoom out like this. Love the curve, yeah? Okay, let's keep the curve in then. I think I'm going to change out these counters. I don't think actually, you know what? Maybe we should get the flooring added in first. So we've gone for the exterior is green and gold. I think I want to keep it dark in here. I want it to be really sort of moody. We need a sort of like old floorboard looking situation. Agree, change the counters. Yeah, I don't think they match. Have we got any? Ooh, these look good. Maybe these. We could get them in a slightly more red tone. Or we have like a grey-ish. No, it doesn't. I mean, it depends on what colour bookshelves we go with at the back. I think maybe we just leave it in that tone. Like that. And then we just get rid of the counters. Honestly, the counters are throwing me off because they're so grey. So let's change them out now. Yeah, that might be the only thing that the two shop owners have in common, that they like the colour green. That might be it. Yeah, so, okay, essentially, a Forever Save file... Sorry, I'm going to turn the music on to my other music. Essentially, a Forever Save file is a save file that you play in forever in The Sims. And the idea is that you build up this entire, like, lore and story within one save. So it helps because not only are all the townies made over, you've obviously either made them or added them in yourself. Essentially, you can build up this like really fleshed out world, and it makes playing The Sims much more fun. So I hear, because I've never played this way before, we're kind of just trying it out for the first time. But I think it's going to be good. I didn't know Chop by Nature. Not you calling it Chop by Nature. Wait, is there actually anything? No, we're probably not going to use those. No. I want something... I mean, maybe we just go with the... Maybe we go with these? I wish they had gold on the front, though. Maybe not these. Maybe something else. A warmer shade of lightning could be good. Wait, what do you mean a warmer shade of lightning? Gothic style for the win. I don't know what counters to go for in here, though. We could go... These are too nice, though. Hi, Becca. Thank you for the 42 months, my love. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Cold brew. That one's too nice, too. See, I feel like all the ones at the bottom, they're all gonna look too nice. They're all gonna be too sort of classic and classy. Unless we go with something like that. Okay, I think this should still function. And we go with this. Hold on. I think I just placed two of those. I did. And then... That's not going to work. They're not going to fit in there, are they? Hold on. Okay, we could do this, although it makes this area really small. But if we do that, take out the middle, like here. But that doesn't really make sense, does it? Like now it's just two floating things. I don't know. I don't think you can shorten the table. I think it's like a set. Yeah, it's just a set thing. So it's either that or we don't use it. Oh, you mean attach the two ends? Oh, I'm so dumb. Sorry. I was like, no, it's not gonna work. Right, and then we put that back. Put that one in there. So you mean like this? Okay, what do we feel about that? That does leave a lot more room for things to put up on the walls and the shelving units and things. I think that works way better. Yeah, love it like that. Okay, well, let's leave it like this. Let's get some shelves in so we can actually start decorating. Actually, no. Let's just quickly grab a wall pattern. Hi, Monita.
Hi, chat, and sorry for missing stream and being late. Hate that lolly shop.
That's okay. That's okay. Welcome in. The white marble, though. I don't actually think it comes in anything different than the white marble. I think it'll be fine because it's one thing that's a little bit brighter in there. It might be okay. Yeah, the white top won't change. We're kind of stuck with it. What should we do for inside? Should we bring a bit of the green inside? Should we do green on the walls to kind of contrast with the door as well? It's even, I don't know exactly if we were going to choose this one, but you kind of get where I'm going with this, right? Where we do green on the walls. I don't know if we could, like, whether we commit to the all green or if we could do something with green in it. I mean, that's quite nice too. I don't know if we should do the other one or this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think the dark green looks nice too. Just don't know if it's too much. I feel like it should definitely be like a wallpaper or a paint. Let me have a look in here. Do we have a green? No, that's not the vibes. Not the vibes. Oh, we do have this. Hold on. Let me try this one in a green. You know what? It's actually so dark in here. I can't even see what color this is. Like, is that green? I think they're all green. I think they're all different shades of green. Let me turn the light up. For now, we'll just keep the light on really, really light so we can see. Hi, Naomi. Thank you for the Prime sub. The light was on. It was just not, it was just not so bright. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now we can actually see what we're doing in here. Now I don't know how I feel about these ones. What about too light? No. Let's go back to the other ones that we were trying a second ago. We tried this one. Okay, maybe the thing is, realistically, the lighting is going to be somewhere like here. So let's actually look at it in that color. You think purple or red? Okay, let me try. That's a red. I don't know. It's just that we have green for the exterior. So I feel like we should bring some of the green inside because right now it's very red. You know? I don't think this even comes in a purple. Try brick. You know what? Hold on. Let me have a look online again. Let me have a look at what these voodoo/occult stores have inside them. So Voodoo Store, New Orleans. Let's actually see the interiors of some real life stores and then we'll kind of get an idea, won't we? Okay, what have we got? So To be fair, these occult stores and these voodoo stores have so many things on display, you hardly even see the walls. There's like tapestries, there's things to buy on the walls, you know, like there's that you don't even really see the wall very much. Like at all. Like ever. So maybe it doesn't matter. This one you see it a little bit. This has got red in the back. I think maybe we could just get away with going for green walls. Because I don't even know if you're going to see them. Classic market research. Yeah, I don't know if you're actually going to see them. That one has like dark brown walls. Yeah, we're definitely going to use different colored lighting in there. I've just put one light in for now, but we'll add in like the LED signs as well. You know how this one had the LED signs like these? We'll do the same like we've done for the outside. Let's just do the green, I think, for now. And then obviously we'll do the same thing where we cover up all the walls. And then we will kind of get an idea. What color is that? Is that blue? I just don't know which one to go for. It looks so fancy in here. It looks so fancy. This one, no. Maybe. Is there a green owl? I don't even think there's a green owl. I think that's it. I think this is the only one. That's going to be it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any other options. No, there is not. No, that's okay. To be fair, the green owl looked, or the owls did kind of look a little green. Maybe we do wallpaper last. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. Let's just go in with shelving units because we can't see the vision yet. Okay, we need shelves. We need to fill them with things and trinkets because right now this does not look like anything similar to what it's going to look like later. So I think like we're deciding on a wallpaper. Essentially, I don't even think we should be able to see the wallpaper. So I don't even know if it's going to matter. Oh yeah, the newspaper wallpaper might look good. Well, we can try it. We can try it. Let me find some shelves to add in. So I was thinking this is quite good to go on the bottom here. And then we do shelves above it because we can put things below here and then add shelving units on top. I don't know if that is going to stay. I think after seeing the photos, the bookshelves are a bit too fancy. There's no other bookshelves that we've got the choice of that have the secret door, so I don't really think we can change it. To be honest, I think there's not, that's the reason we only had 2 options, didn't we? So, maybe, no, not these. I think they're fine. Keep the bookshelves. I think they're going to be the nicest looking part of the lot. The rest of it is just going to be full of clutter. So that's quite cute. Oh, sorry. Did you guys hear that? That was my stomach. Hold on. I wonder if you guys could actually hear that. You'll have to tell me. Oh wait, actually, that would be nice. That would be nice there. We put some things on that. Hi Flirty, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months in advance for 21 months in total. Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, we could do green with this. That would be kind of cool. Right, so we add a memorial at the bottom, or we could even do stone. I don't know if we should do wood or stone. The stone, we can kind of do more sort of rundown options. So maybe we actually add the stone in here. And then let's just find a bunch of shelves to go on top. The thing is, the shelves, I need to have multiple of them. And they need to not look so good. Yeah, agreed. I think the stone adds more ruggedness too. See, that's also quite cool for the display, unless that goes on this side maybe, if it's going to fit. I don't know if we can fit anything on that. I'm not sure. Oh, that's quite cool. Ooh, I kind of like that. Hold on, where can I fit this? I like the lights in that. Can we fit this somewhere? Let me move this out. I feel like I've got so much stuff and it doesn't even fit in here. Where can I put this? It's a corner shelf? Huh. It looks a bit weird there against that though, doesn't it? Maybe... I do really like it though. I feel like we could put some things on there. I like the light in it, but maybe we leave it. I'm gonna put it outside. It's gonna be another thing that we're gonna keep hold of, so we can come back to it. There. Monarch, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 15 months. Thank you. There's so many resubs coming in today. So many. Thank you guys. No. No. These could work. These are kind of cool. We could put loads of things on there. I don't know if they really go up high enough. That's like the... Yeah, that's like the bottom layer. So maybe we actually swap that for this. And then we... Can we add a top layer? How does this work? No, maybe not that. Maybe we just do... Like this? Maybe 2 of them? Yeah, this is from the same set as the corner one. And then can we do... Is there a smaller version? There's not. Well, maybe we add the corner on the end. Where did that corner one go? There. Maybe that goes right there. And then we could decorate. How is that? Actually, you know what? I think that could be good. Hold on. Let me just try. Hold on. For one, we'll put this in the darker wood. Oh no, that one doesn't come in a darker wood. Oh no. You know what? Maybe it's got that vibe where it just doesn't really match. And then let me just try putting some things in there, just so we can see. Okay, that thing doesn't go in there. Let me try something else. Get rid of that. Let's try this thing. No, does this not match? Does this not work as a shelving unit? Or is it just these things won't go up there? Okay, maybe it's just these items that I'm picking up. It's probably me. Let me try the wand. Okay, the only way to make this work is if we alt place everything. We're gonna have to just make it work. But it has the potential. Do we like it or not? Try something a bit smaller, maybe? What about this? Nope. That one doesn't go on there. Let me try literally this little book. Oh, okay. The little book goes in there. This one. So this shelving unit is just really funky, and it won't take certain things on it. Can these lots be used by NPCs? Yes, they can be used by NPCs. The only thing is these items on the shelving units won't be actually purchasable. That is the only one negative of it. However, some of these items do work. Like this item, you can actually use to purchase crystals with. So I need it in like an accessible place to Sims. But if I put it here, for example, Sims can walk over to it and use it to buy crystals from. So I'm considering grabbing this and putting this somewhere where they can just go and buy crystals. Maybe we put it over there. This set has a slightly bigger option that may be the same. Oh, I think it came out a little bit more though. Didn't it? Unless we... Oh. Like this, do you mean? Like that? Can I change the color of it? I can. That isn't the same shelf, is it? Is that the same shelf? Am I just losing my mind? What's happening? Is that the same shelf? No, that's different. That is a different shelf. Okay, what about this one then? The only thing with this shelf is it doesn't have as many shelves in it. Like this one, you see, what it has like the bottom, 2, 3. This one only has one at the top, and then this big one here. That was the one that I've already used. Not that. I did really want to get some use for this thing. Let me see. Maybe we put that there. Is that supposed to go on top? Like that. In these occult shops, do you think it would make sense that the items would be inside here or not? Because we could do something like that where the things are inside the item instead. Yeah, we could actually do like LED lights in there to kind of make it look a little bit more spooky too. So maybe if I'm just going to turn the light down because most likely we're going to have a really sort of dim light in here. And then we just get some little LEDs to go in here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I've got an idea. What about if we do shelving units up here and things on the walls that are, say, cheaper, and then the really sort of expensive items are away in this cupboard instead? We could do it like that. Yeah, I like the glass effect as well. It's got that really sort of old vintagey look to the glass, doesn't it? Right, let me find... I think it'll be a wall light. And then, yeah, so I do want some of these as well on the walls. Like I want like the fortune teller signs and things. I don't know where we can get these, like readings. I don't know if sunglasses, open 7 days, burger. My stomach is going crazy. Why didn't I eat before stream again? What's wrong with me? Psychic reader. Have I got this outside already? I don't. We could add this inside instead. Where can we put this? Maybe there for now. Add that there. And then this, I'm going to put in... What color do we think? Red or purple? They do have a lot of red when we was looking. Maybe a red? Maybe a purple? What do you... Maybe purple, actually. I don't know if it's going to go there, but you kind of get the idea. Hi, Moon. Welcome in. How are you? Isn't that sign outside? No, we ended up using this sign and this sign. We haven't actually got that sign, have we? Have we got it inside? Oh, we do have it there. I think it's fine that we use it in here too. No one's going to know. No one will see. Other than us. Purple looks nice. We can leave. I don't know if we're gonna keep it. Let's go back to adding these LEDs. So I was thinking, let's try. Have we got a specific LED sign that could go in here and we could change? Maybe this one. Maybe this. Maybe this if I sized it down and we change the color of it. Maybe like that. We could scale it down. What do you think? Does that work in there? Or maybe... Can we do yellow? I really don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I've got no idea. Let's just get a few of them in here. And then we can sort out the size of them in a sec. Do you have a prettier looking one? I don't actually think it's going to matter if we size it down. Hold on. Let me just try grabbing all of them and tool modding them to be like 0.5. Oh, and then they disappear anyways. Other than that one. You can still kind of see that, but you're not actually going to see them in there. You think the LED strips from high school years? You know what? There's something about the vibe in here when there's no light in there, though. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm just gonna clutter the shelves and then we'll come back. So, shelf. Let's get these creepy-looking, bizarre idols in here. Oh yeah, that's right. Where can we put this? Let's put you. Would you be? Yeah, you'd probably go in there too. Let's do. Oh my god, what is that? That's a gnat. Do you really think there'd be candles in here? I can't see that there would. 0.7. No. The imaginary friends? Yes. Okay, hold on. Packs. Let me filter by adventure awaits. And then search by all. Wait, where should I put them? I'm probably gonna have to like place them in properly. So we'll put you in there. We'll have you. Should we just leave it with those? I feel like those ones are too cutesy. So maybe we just do those two instead. The sculpture is low-key cute. Do you think that's cute? I don't know. I'm not feeling that one. The sizing tool that I'm using is technically the tool mod. We're going to have to get fake shelves in there to place these in, though. So let me just get rid of that and then grab you. Maybe we do them on the second shelf, like there. So if we put that there, and then we can slide it in. Hold on. We'll need it to be a bit further away. We're going to have to remove this bit for it to work. And then there. Maybe there. Okay, I'm so sorry. That is so creepy. That is awful in there. And then maybe we do this one on the top shelf in the other corner. And then we do this in there. Oh, it needs to come down a bit. There. And then put you in there. In that corner. Okay, thoughts so far? It does. It gives Annabelle. What about the actual creepy doll from Paranormal? Wait, does it come with what pack does it come with? Paranormal stuff? Let me see about this. Let me see. Oh, we do have this thing. We can have that in there too. We've got this. We've got this. We've already got these things outside. Is it in like debug or something? Maybe it's a debug item or a live edit. Let me turn on live edit and debug. That's where we found the bizarre idols. Got you. Some weird hand things. Oh, this thing. Yeah, we actually already have that outside. In fact, these specters, these jars for the specter, they're a bit big, but they have specters inside them, which is kind of cool. We do have a voodoo doll outside on display. This is the current like thing that we made yesterday. This is why it took so long. It was literally like 3.5 hours of making this shelving unit. So I'm trying to use different items than what we used in here, so that there's I don't know, there's just different options. Maybe we do the tarot cards on display. Actually, the tarot cards are probably... They can probably go on these shelves up here instead. And we could maybe do some tarot cards on here. And then I'm not sure about this right now, so I'll put that there. Oh, life and death. Oh, life and death debug items. Let me check there too. Life and death debug items. And then let me turn off paranormal stuff. Did I turn it off? No. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, we've actually got individual tarot cards that we can play. So we've also got the tarot card deck, which is one that I was thinking of placing. Let's put that down. And then what else have we got? I don't think there is anything else. We've got that little ghost in a jar. We've already got that outside. Most of the life and death stuff we already used outside instead. I don't think there's anything else really that we haven't used. We can use that in there. What is that? Maybe we could use that too. Oh, a creepy clock. Maybe we should get a creepy antique clock in here. Put the tarot cards on the counter so customers can get a free reading when they buy stuff. Oh, we do have more books on display, which we could use. Put those there. Yeah, there's nothing else that comes with life and death debug that we can really use. We've already used everything else, so let's try. Stream is acting weird. Guys, is the stream having problems? On any other platform? People on TikTok are saying that it's acting weird, so I'm wondering if it's just TikTok that's a problem. Maybe we'll put you there. No, not for me, not on TikTok. 2 people on TikTok said that they were having problems. That's weird. Let's get a few books on display. Maybe you there. Put you there as well. I'm going to get this jewelry box in here as well. Where should we put this? Maybe on the bottom? Let's put the jewelry box on the bottom shelf. Put it there. Drag it inside. Oh. There. And then in there like that. Oh, I like that, actually, the jewelry box. Oh, that's a nice display. And then we just need to move this weird little doll forward a bit. Hi, Miss Ollies. Welcome in. How are you doing? It does. It fits perfectly in there. I think so too. Let me move this little thing. Let's add in... Should we add in... Maybe... this thing? The cuckoo skull? It has to be sized down to fit in there, but we could make it work. Maybe there. Do it on the top shelf. There. Drag it in. Oh, there we go. Put that there. Yeah, I really like the little terraniums as well. Yeah, I'm definitely when Paralyzed comes out, I'm definitely gonna give it a go. Honestly, I love every life simulation game. I'm always prepared to give every life sim a chance because I just love life sims. Like I love simulation games in general. So as soon as there's a new simulation game, I'm like, yes, I'm there. We'll put this there. Let's add you on the bottom. Oh, also, I realized in gameplay as well, because I was doing some testing to make sure everything worked. These jars that we added in the previous stream, they actually fizz up and they have animations and effects. So actually the outdoor thing out here is really interactive. So obviously the candles flicker. Where were they? These, they fizz at the top as well. This kind of vibrates light as well. So there's loads of things that happen in here, which looks really good when you're actually in gameplay and you're walking past it. So I want to show you guys that before we finish today. Yeah, my plans are already to include a boarding school. I definitely want to add a boarding school. I did really want to get another one of these potion bottles that has a little label on it. So I'm just going to quickly grab that. We will put you... Maybe... Let's scale it down. 0.7. Put it there. What the hell? Where did I just go? What about the few jewelry items from the crystal creations, the wearable ones? Oh, yeah, we could use those. Let's do a red bottle. And then, yeah, I think so. Let's go to crystal creations. And then, actually, crystal creations has a few cool things that you can use. They have things on display, don't they? Like these. So we could add some like lore to say that this was like an old sort of witch's necklace or something. Do they have necklaces? They have earrings. They have rings. Maybe we should do a kind of fancy ring. Okay, guys, tell me which necklace looks creepier that like a witch would have owned back in the day. That one, this one. Are any of these giving you witchy vibes, guys? These are all kind of broken ones. Okay, which one? Any of these? You got the front 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got the back 2. Back 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's either back 1, 2, or 3, or front 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I'll give you a little close up. 1, 2, 3 on the front. Or 1, 2, 3 on the back. What's your thoughts? Which one's the creepiest that could go on a display? Front 1 is giving sorceress. And Miss Ollie's, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Oh, a lot of people are saying front 1 or back 3 or 2. Front 1 or 3. Okay, a lot of people are saying front 1 or back 3. So I think it's either this one or this one. You know what? Let's grab both. You can't decide? Fine. We'll have both. And these would definitely go in this. Actually, instead of putting them in here, should we put them in this unit instead? Should we put them in here? Like, oh, how cool is that? We can have these in here instead. Maybe this one can go... I'm going to have to line them up really carefully. But this shelf should be at that height of that glass. And then I think we should just be able to drag it in there. Like that. How cool is that? Okay, I'm so impressed with this. Sorry. And then actually, we could probably put them next to each other. Let's put you there. And then we'll put the next one next to it too. Yeah, we could definitely make this like the... I feel like this case in particular is kind of like for jewelry and really like sort of fancy, high value items. Like that. That looks so good. Okay, those are good. Should we do some more items in there? Maybe... What else have we got? Have we got any rings? Yeah, we could put that ring in there. Let's put that... Oh, that actually automatically goes in there, I think, on the top shelf. No, it's fine. I'll just tool mod it in. Or I'll place it in. And then in there... Oh, it goes on the bottom. Okay, sure. We'll put the ring on the bottom then. Like that. Adele, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Oh, you could put an urn in there. Yes. Wait, is there any packs that come with an urn? Okay, this might be really good as a bracelet. Maybe... Oh, that one has to go in there for sure. What else could we add in? Maybe these and... Oh my god, there is a massive spider right behind all those as well. Yeah. There's a huge spider that's coming right towards me. Right behind my monitor. Oh no. As long as you stay back there, we can be friends, okay? Just stay back there. Just stay. I hate it when they come towards you. We can size these down as well. We put that in there. We'll do the skull. We'll do this one again. Do that one. You're too calm for me. Honestly, as long as bugs and animals are not near me or like touching me, I'm fine. But if you're like, listen, you have the right to live just as I do. But if you're going to come and touch me, then now it's survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone's got to go and it's not going to be me. So I'm more than willing to give them a chance. But if they touch me, there's no chance. Girl, my imaginary friend just taught my Sims daughter how to commit arson. Wait, hold on. I need some backstory to this, Day. I need some context to this story. I feel like I'm not understanding everything here. Okay, that's good in there. Let's do maybe a big sort of jewel at the top. Oh, like that. Can we do... Oh, we can. Maybe that one there, and then the... You back there. But this one's going to be scaled down. This one needs to be like 0.8 or something. There we go. Okay, what do we think of that shelf at the top so far, guys? We've got some jewels at the top. We've got some jewelry. We've got some necklaces. And we've got some earrings and a ring at the bottom. And then we can add some things at the bottom there as well. Maybe we do like an urn as well. Yeah, good. Okay, great. Yeah, we can also do these in here as well. Maybe these are like sort of less valued items. Or we could do them... Actually, maybe we could do them in here. We could do them on this shelf at the back here. Maybe like that. And then let's do the star in the middle. I wish you could move these forward a little bit. Thanks, Flirty. Also, it's nice to see you. How are you, my love? I hope you're good. Oh, these are cool. These are display units. This pack comes with so many good items for a store like this, doesn't it? That's quite cool. Got some of you. These can go on these things out here, though. Because these are not, like, the books, I feel like, are not really high-valued items. So they can just go out there. Oh, should we do a rug in here, too? I feel like we need some sort of really old, some old rug. Old, worn rug. Oh, you just started uni. Wait, what are you studying? Just realized those items aren't CC. Okay, Sims. I know, right? Hi, Jane. Welcome in. How are you?
Hi, Lauren. Growing heart emoji.
Hi. I hope you're good. Oh, law with criminology. Okay, now that sounds like a really cool opportunity. I'd love to take something like that, honestly. That sounds super fun. What sort of rug should we do in here? The worn rug in werewolves. The thing is, though... Oh, my God. Okay, sorry. I saw the spider. It's gone further up behind the monitor. So, it's fine. We're safe. We're safe. I've got a bunch of CC'd rugs. CC rugs that we could use. I just don't know if they've got sort of holes in them and things. I think they are too nice. Maybe... No, they all look so nice, though. Even that, I mean, it still looks new. Oh, yeah, we could do a purple rug. Okay, these are antique rugs. So Let me try this. Let me size it down. Let's do 0.7. Let's find some colors. So we've got, oh, these could go really well in here. Maybe. I don't know if they've got a purple. Oh, I love the blue though. Can we go with the blue? The blue just looks too good. I think we might have that there. That's going to go at the bottom there. Yeah, so that'll be filled in. Maybe just a little bit bigger. 0.8 maybe. Just fill up a bit more of the space. That has to be it. I feel like it looks too good in, you know, a sort of Occult store not to use. Even if we don't use the green wallpaper and we end up going with, you know, that wallpaper that had the crows on it and has the blue. I mean, I don't know. We're still going to fill up the walls. But, you know, if we really want to match a bit more to the blue, we can. What are you making, Mother? I am making a Occult store. So here's the current lot so far. We're making a multifunctional lot in The Sims. Actually, I realized I've been building with the wrong setting on. Yeah, we're making a multifunctional lot. So all of these lots, they're all functional and they all work. So this is a bakery at the bottom. The apartments are going to be above. So that's going to be apartment there. That's going to be apartment. This is the second story of the music store. This is actually going to be a music store on the right. And then we're just obviously working on the interior of the Occult store now. And then at the back, we was going to do a cafe and everything. So you can kind of see the vibes that we're going for inside what we've done. So obviously we finished the bakery a few streams ago now. And now we're just working on the interior of the Occult store. Yeah, I think that's also part of the charm in the voodoo shops. Like, when I was looking at them, nothing matches. Everything is sort of, like, odd and sort of thrown in there, which it's just it's part of their charm. Like, I think is what they look, how they do. Please, Nat, don't bite me. Not today. How long have you spent on this? We spent last stream doing the outside. And I think it's been about 2 streams in total of, like, working on the entire thing. Oh, we said we were going to place an urn, didn't we, in here? Oh, where am I? Let's do the urn in here. Should we put it in here, maybe? I don't know if it's going to fit, actually. It might have to go in the other one. It might have to go in here. Maybe we do the urn in the top right. Oh, no, Lemon. Have you got a bug? And then put you at the back. Okay, cool. Come on. Come on. Play ball. Play ball. It's going to have to go there. Okay, that'll do. Stop, that's so cute. I love the bakery. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, wait, the urn on the memorial thing would have looked so much better. What am I actually thinking here? Maybe there? We can actually scale it up to its original size when it's there. Maybe it looks a bit too nice on here, though. I think maybe a not so nice looking urn instead. That one looks really, really fancy. Oh, can we do the wand in here? Can we fit the wand in anywhere? Maybe, where should we put the wand on display? It has to stay this size. I don't think we can size it down because there's 2 items. Oh, the wand could go at the back. Oh my God. Am I literally making the Harry Potter store right now? We could put it on the, I haven't even thought about the bookshelves yet. We could put you there. It has to be scaled down a little bit. But at least then that way it's also safe because it's behind the thing. Perfect there, yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me just move it from there to there. And then it should be touching the wood. Yes, there we go. Yeah, the urn looks too fancy for this store. Let's do some books. Stationery supplies. We could put that on there, actually. I think that works. A good storyline would be the Occult store is owned by an elder witch whose granddaughter moves in with her from the city and the granddaughter is not yet aware of her witch powers. Like, maybe she has dormant powers. Wait. I love the idea of that, actually. I love that storyline. It's giving me Bonnie from the Vampire Diaries, only because I've just literally restarted watching that the other night. Let's put you there. Oh my god! There's a spider! Oh my god. It ran at me! And then it threw itself on me. It's on the floor. It ran at me and it jumped off of the side of the desk onto my... It's there. It jumped onto my leg.
What, that tiny little thing down there?
Yeah, but it jumped on me.
Tiny.
It jumped at me. It's a jumping spider. So you remember a second ago I said as long as it doesn't touch me and it doesn't keep its distance, it can survive? Well, it didn't keep its distance. It jumped on me, Mum. You don't understand. A spider jumped on me. Well, no, you can't just let him go.
No, he got away.
Well, no, you can't let him get away.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
My mum's getting it. She said, I've lost it. I was like, no, I've lost it. That is not okay.
It's gone.
Well, it can't have just gone.
It's gone, I'm telling you.
It's not just gone. It's here somewhere. It's
Wait.
waiting for you to leave, and then it's going to jump on me again.
Oh, it's probably on your blankie then.
Well, that's even worse.
Take your blankie away,
I'm waiting for a spider to go flying when you flip that.
Can they hear you?
Yeah, they can hear. You want to say hi to chat?
Hi, chat.
Spiders in the blanket.
Not her mum, trying to blame it on her.
What's that?
They said that you're trying to blame it on me.
He got away, babe. He's gone. He's not here.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Might be worth
No, it's gone.
No?
He must be on the blanket.
Well, the blanket's staying away.
Should I
Take it out. Yeah,
should I
take it out.
then?
And burn it, actually. Okay, right, we're back. I'd have passed away. It's the fact that she said no, it's gone. Gifts are for viewers to show Gifts are for viewers to show appreciation for your content. They are not a way to send money or to fundraise. Continue to ask for gifts inappropriately violates the program and may result in gifting suspension during your live. What? What? Since when was I begging for gifts on TikTok? No, I don't want it.
No,
Oh.
this is a different
Oh, no,
one.
that's
It's a new
fine.
one.
No, I wasn't even using it. That spider was not a gift. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not on my shoulder, is it? She never got it either, so it's here with me somewhere. It's in here. The problem was, right? It came from, you remember I said it was like, as long as it was behind my monitors, it was okay. It came from the desk round the corner and then jumped from my desk onto my leg. So when I stood up, it obviously fell off my leg and onto the floor. And then my mum tried like going for it and it escaped. So now just end me. Just get rid of me. No, it's definitely not on the headphones. I think we should be okay. Maybe. Oh no, spiders in the shower? No. That's even worse. I have a really, well, I say it's an irrational fear, but it's not. I have a really bad fear of like an animal landing on me when I'm showering. I don't know what it is, but like even a fly, if it gets caught under the water stream, then like I'm afraid of it. Does that make sense? Like I have this thing where I don't want them to be like near me. Is this making sense? This is adding up. If they fly under the water and they land on me and they're dying on me, then I have a problem. Sorry, I keep feeling things. You know, like I keep feeling things on my body and I keep thinking it's the spider. Oh. Oh no. Okay, me and wasps. No. We don't get on because wasps just sting for the sake of it. Like wasps actually don't care. So wasps, I couldn't care about. Like actually, other animals, I'm normally a little bit understanding of. But I'm sorry, wasps, we can't get on. They literally just sting you for the fucking fun of it. It's because, you know, bees, they have to be really sort of strategic with their stinging, you know? Like, they only do it out of fear because they know that they're going to die if they sting you. Whereas a wasp, they just fucking sting you anyways, you know? Like, they don't care. So wasps, I don't like them. I don't like wasps. Hi, Abchan. Welcome in. How are you? Also, if you guys are just joining in, hi, welcome. I'm building an occult store today. Hold on, I need to get this so that it's in the middle of the... Oh my god. It's so difficult to work in this small little shop. Let's put that at the front there. Like that. I call the wasp the devil's underlining. This place looks so cute. Thank you. It's coming along now. I think now that we've got some decorations in there, no one was seeing my vision to begin with, but now I believe people are seeing my vision. It just took some time. Oh, this is an incense burner. We could put this on the memorial display. Ignore the memorial display right now. It's not. It's just a bunch of items that I do want to use on it at some point. Let's put some magic tomes in here. Let's put these at the top, I think, the books. We'll put them here. Maybe there. And then we will drag them in there. Hi, Leonie. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, they're going to need to be scaled down quite a bit. Let's do 0.8. Drag them in. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, no. Never mind. And then let me drag them in again. You should... Oh, yeah. You know what? You're so right. I didn't even think about that. I should put some stuff on top of the cabinet as well. Oh, maybe we could get those hanging... the hanging plants in. We did say we wanted to get some plants, didn't we? What's an occult store? No, it's an occult store. So occults are like magical sims, you know, in the game. So it'll be like fairies, vampires, witches. It'll be any of those sort of magical sims. And then this is sort of a store that will contain everything kind of witchy and magical. That's the idea of the store, at least. But in real life, they're normally called voodoo stores. They're a big like tourist attraction in New Orleans. Or at least they've become a big tourist attraction. So we are kind of, yeah, we're kind of doing that. What type of flower do you like? I'm not really fussy when it comes to flowers. I think all flowers are quite pretty. Yeah, I'm not really that fussy with it when it comes to flowers. I like them all. I think they're all pretty. Let's do the ball on the top shelf. Put that there. Put that in. Perfect. I probably should. You know what? I don't even think I've got anything for fairies. So let me look at Chopped by Nature. I'll search by all, and then I'll also put debug and live edit on it, and we'll see if there's anything hidden in here that we could use. That we could add in. There's got to be something that is fairy-esque in here. We've got a potion bottle, seeds, seed. Oh, we do have some house plants. We could put those in here too. No idea why I've never heard of that. Really? I think, is it a cult, guys? You'll have to tell me. Is a cult a, is it like a widely used term, or is it specifically only used in The Sims? Mystical seeds would be good. Oh, these are good though. Like a lump of moss. some acorns, small critter bones, lightning, like these, like ingredients that you could use for potions. Could be kind of cool. This thing too. Oh, it is widely used. I thought it was a non-Sims thing. Right, really? I've never heard it used outside of the Sims community. Like, I've never heard somebody describe, you know, like magical creatures as anything but occult Sims. That would be quite good too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We should definitely have like all these ingredients in here. The aura. We'll get some acorns in here too. That's also kind of cute. No. Not these. You know what? Actually, Enchanted by Nature, I must say, has some really, really good debug items. Like, look at all these items that you could use. When you think about it, these are super usable in all worlds. Oh, we do have a Fae. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, we need to use that too. Grab this little cute thing. And then... No. Can you look into incorporating paint blue? Haint blue? Haint blue? You can't... Okay, listen. I swear to God, Day, you're silent, right? Until you've got something to say. It's hilarious. Listen, okay? I will give credit where credit's due. It might be the only bit of value we are getting from it, but I will take it, okay? I will take that one shred of value that we are getting. Oh. Okay, actually, I think for ingredients and things, they shouldn't really go in this shelving unit. This shelving unit is more so for it's more so for like items like this that I would feel be of value. All of these ingredients I feel like wouldn't be of huge value, so these should probably go on those shelving units over there. But we will use this. Yeah, I you know what? I will actually say I do think. Day, are you listening? I do think Enchanted by Nature does... Sorry, my dad's sneezing. It does actually have some pretty good build buy items. They're very like niche items, I will say, but those debug items work really well. So I'm just going to say it. That might be it. That might be it. Is Enchanted by Nature that bad? You know what? It's not absolutely awful, but it did include a lot of things that would constantly keep breaking other people's games. So that kind of pissed people off a lot, justifiably. Or not breaking, but there was loads of like really annoying features that were kind of like overlooked. So your Sims would constantly get ailments, and in the end, everybody just had to turn them off because they were like they didn't work, or you'd have to have a mod installed to turn them off. Luckily, I wasn't really playing that much then, so I was kind of free from that. Okay, anything related to paranormal, divination, witch stuff, astrology, supernatural things is considered occult. There are occult museums. Really? See, I've never heard of them actually referred to as occult. But that's interesting. Let's put the little fairy seed there. Okay, so all these other items I think are going to go on these shelves over here. Do you ever play Occult? I have done previously, but I won't lie, they're not my favorite things to play. The reason why I'm considering playing them in this save, this rotational save that we're going to play, like the forever save, is because I'm not stuck with them. The thing is I get quite bored of Occult quite quickly, and I prefer realistic gameplay. But realistically, I wouldn't mind playing with them on the odd like episodes, you know? So I wouldn't mind going and playing with a witch. If their whole life wasn't about being a witch and it was just purely they are a witch, but they have other things going on, then it's fine. I just think when everything in their life is kind of about them being an occult, for me, then it's just not as fun. Because I just prefer to play the game realistically, so... Honestly, like a Sims 3 Supernatural Let's Play, our Supernatural Let's Play our household would be so cute. Yeah, I do agree. I think, you You know what, actually? I used to play Occult a lot more in The Sims 3 than I did in The Sims 2. But yeah, sorry, than I did in The Sims 2. Than I do in this game. Okay, let's put that there. I'm just going to size this down. We'll do 0.7. And then... oh my god, please. There we go, like that. Okay, I think this shelving unit's coming along now. Maybe just a few little more things and then we should be done. I think maybe something here and then maybe some things either at the back here or in front here and then we'll be done with this shelving unit. I think this is why we've been moving so slow. These shelves to decorate, they are slow to decorate. Maybe we could put this in here and scale it down. Here, scale 0.5, maybe 0.65. Or on the top shelf. The top shelf's already taken with things, so it's going to have to be a slightly lower shelf, although I don't think that's sitting at the right height. Needs to go there. And then I'm going to have to alt place it on there. Like that. See how that looks in there. It's going to have to be scaled down just a little bit, but other than that, it will work. So I think 0.63 should be good. And then it won't touch. Yeah, perfect. Okay, right. We do need to browse through the catalogs because we're running out of items to go in here. I think we could probably grab some crystals to scale down to go in those sections. So we can do this, maybe 0.3. And then we'll put you in here. Maybe there. Put the frog on top of the furniture. Wait, on top of the shelf? Actually, no, the frog can go in this section here. It can kind of be like the pet. We can make it like the pet of the occult shop. And the same with the spectre as well. I might do the same thing there. In fact, actually, no, I feel like an urn would look better there. And then these would look better on these shelves at the top. Because people can't really get to them. And the crow. I've already got a crow here, but this crow needs to be interactable. It has to go on the floor. So where should I put it? Should I put it outside or should we have it inside where people can talk to this crow? I don't know if I should put it like there or something. I'm not sure. Stop! I'm not welcoming that spider in here. Let's get these little mushrooms in here. We could put those. Where could we put these? Maybe the back? Scale it down. There, scale 0.5. Actually, maybe just a tiny bit bigger. That. And then what else have I got? I'm going to grab some more things out of here. Oh, wait, should we grab those garlands that we use? Can we add the garlands in? No, not really in here. Okay, well, we can use the garlands on the walls. Oh, I know, Gabe. I know. Wait, these look so cool. Sorry, these garlands, I think, just completely make this wall. I'm going to put these all along this wall. And then we're going to add the shelving units, like, to work with them. How cool is that? And then we can have more pictures on the walls over here. Let's move you up there right now. Whatever. I don't know where that's going. Ah, thank you, Ansku. Honestly, actually, if I lost everything that we've been doing so far, I would literally cry. So you're right. I'll go ahead and save. Thank you. I know, honestly, these rooms take so long to decorate, though. It's a really, really long time to decorate, especially like these things. It takes ages. Okay, maybe some candles in here. What else should I put in here, guys? I do really want to like overly clutter it. So I don't know if that's enough or if we should add in a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. The more clutter, the longer it takes. It does take a really long time. Yeah, you know what? It is. This is the perfect stream to start the month of October. You're right. Think it's enough? Add some more? Something over the shelf. Let me grab some... I think some books on top would look really good. Similar to these magic tomes. Actually, we probably could use the magic tomes, but in different colors. So maybe we grab these and then we can... Yeah, put those up there. Drag them up there. And then maybe like a keepsake box and things on top. Let me type in box. Yeah, I think plants would look really good. The overflowing plants. I do have herbs that dangle. We could add those in. Yeah, we can add some. Hold on. I'm just trying to find a, like a keepsake box that would work to go on top. All the dried herbs? Yeah, we can grab some of those. Right. What can I grab here? Boxes. Even just a cardboard box at the top would be fine. Or maybe something like that. Does it come in black? Yeah, we can add that. Put that on the top. And then we said herb. Let me try and find some herbs that we've got. Oh, paper would be good. Oh, look, I've got so many things here. So I've got ones that can go on the wall. Okay, these are cool. Let me grab these two. Or we've got ones that hang from above, which are also really good. We've got another tome that we could add in. Where's my shelf that I was using? Did I accidentally delete it? Maybe I did. What else have we got? We've got some dried herbs that we can grab there. Got a little... Yeah, no, that wasn't really giving the same feelings. Put some occult art up. Yes. Yeah, we can grab some. Herbs tend to be behind the counter. Where could I... Oh, wait, maybe... Could I... It might have to go here. Like on a little rack. Behind the counter. We could make that work. I think this is going to have to go. There's literally no room for this grandfather clock. I really want it to work, though. Maybe grandfather clock goes there. And we move the crow. Maybe crow goes outside. Grandfather clock there. Like that. Like this. And then crow goes outside. Or downstairs. Actually, maybe you get to talk to the crow if you go downstairs. Maybe if you're invited down into the seance area, you're allowed down. In fact, actually, let me move the seance table downstairs too. And get rid of that. This can go somewhere as well. We can find somewhere for that. Thanks, Red Honey. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. And then maybe we could grab these to go, maybe like that. Actually, I kind of like the bigger ones, these ones. Scale these down and find somewhere. I don't know. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Unliving Heart, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. This is looking better as the voodoo shops are quite busy looking. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would love to be able to do that, but also I need to make sure that it's going to run well, one, but also Sims can actually get in here and function with it. Like, I do want Sims to be able to interact with things and, you know what Sims are like. They are fussy, and if they can't reach things, they'll start complaining. So I think it's probably best if I don't overclutter to the point where nothing sort of fits in. Ah, I'm glad. Right, let's get a few more. Oh, that looks good up there. Let's get a few more, like that maybe. A few more things up there. I just want some dangling plants. Let me see if I can find something that will work. Bumble with the tier 2 for 6 months in a row. 46 months is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much, Bumble. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Bumble with such an incredible amount of time subbed? Thank you so much, my love. I so very, very appreciate it. Oh my God, my hair keeps going in my mouth. Yeah, a lot of these plants, they're not working to kind of hang over. This one? Yeah, look, they don't work because of where they need to sit, unless I alt place them up there. Maybe I do. Maybe you go there and we just alt place it. Why is it now clipping? And why are you now not letting me move it? And oh, why? Why have you done this? Oh, there we go. There, maybe? I think that works, actually. You know what? I think that's fine. Wait, I love that. That makes it... That honestly just brought it together. I don't know what it was, but that one thing just brought it together. Okay, right. I'd say we're probably done in there. I think we're probably done. I don't think we really need to add anything more. I think that's good. Maybe a few more like tomes. Let me type in tome. We've already got loads of incense in there. I've got an incense burner at the back. I've got an incense burner on the other side. I've got an incense burner outside. There's like an incense burner in all of the little cases so far. So yeah, I think there is some vampire things in here. We do need to get some more. I think some of the books are vampire-esque things. Oh, that's like a lost tome. Oh, that's quite cool. And we do also have these books that could go up there. And these books also work for back here too. Okay, I'm just going to grab these because they work for behind. And then grab that to go up there. And wait, a mortar and pestle, yes. Although downstairs, I was thinking that would be where more of the potion brewing kind of things happen. So maybe downstairs it would look better for that, because I was going to have like a whole, you know, like jewelry making section and a maybe even like a cauldron or something down here. So maybe that goes there instead. Maybe we just grab the little one. There we go. Hi, call me Jay. Welcome in. How are you? I really need to level up my CC game or get an actual PC so I can get more CC. Honestly, CC in The Sims just absolutely changes the way that you play. It's just, it's game changing. Is this the right shade? I don't know which. Is that too purpley, or is that because of the light that's above it that it's doing that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. No, that seems fine. That seems good. We can add that in there or something. I don't know. I haven't even decided if this thing's going to stay, but for now, you can stay there. Okay, let's go and work on this section here and get a bunch of shelving units in here. So for now, we'll move you up there. We'll put you, Mr. Frog, right there. And let's get this section done. And then we will be mostly finished with the upstairs. We should definitely paint the ceiling. What ceiling should we have in this room, guys? What do we think? Paint ceiling by room. What kind of ceiling would we have here? You think same as the floor? Let me try. And then paint on the ceiling. Can I... There we go. Like that? Let's go in. Ooh, do we like that? I think that looks good. Thoughts? How do you see the ceiling while in build mode? I have better build by, and it allows you to use tab camera, so you can go inside and like get a better look. Honestly, I don't even know how I would function without tab camera anymore. It's such a game changer. Right, let's get the shelving units in. The LED sign should go outside, kind of like how you did the flag for the bakery. We do have LED signs outside. We have 3 or 2, but the voodoo signs, the voodoo shops that we was looking at online, they do also have LED signs inside as well. Quite a lot of them do. So we're kind of deciding, but I just don't know if I'm going to stick with that one or use a different one instead. Right, let's get some nice big shelves in here. The thing is, the shelves need to be like worn down enough where they will fit the style of in here. So we need to also put that in. Tay, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. Wait, really? You can do that now without Best Build Buy? Use Sims 3 camera instead of Sims 4. Oh, I do use Sims 3 camera. I didn't even know it was part of the game now. Oh, by the way, guys, me telling you that you need Best Build Buy, you don't. You can do it without it. You can do it without it. Maybe... Oh, these all look too nice, though. No. No, no. Where are the more run-down looking shelves? Hi, Nell. Welcome in. What do you think? Do you like it? I hope you do. None of these are really what I'm looking for. I mean, that works, but... Nah. It's coming out amazing. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it so much. Oh, I'm so happy. Maybe we use these woodland shelves. They've got this little accent on the bottom of it, which is kind of cute. And they match really well. What color was it? This one? Maybe we do these. Then we do that one there. This. And then we can get some more at the top. Run them along there. Chef. Oh, there is actually a middle as well. And then like that, we'll have another middle. Actually, no, we'll do the end one here. All right. Like that. Okay, how's that? Obviously, just imagine that there'll be loads of decorations up there. What do we think? Does that work? I kind of like the fact that it's stepped like that, though. I just need to make sure there's enough room for people to get in the door. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. How you doing? I think this does need to move down a little bit, the top one. Other than that, they should be good. Like that. And then... Oh, my phone thought I was talking to it. And then... Maybe like that. Maybe one more shelf at the top just to hide that. There, we'll do the middle. And then we'll do the run on the end. That. Okay, that's better. How's that? And then we just completely clutterify those. I think it should be good. What's this? This is a Occult store that I am designing. We're just working on the interior of it right now. Here is how the vision is coming along. Why... Where did my decorations go? Huh? No. It deleted the stuff when I placed the ceiling? Wait. Oh, but it deleted all the stuff on top as well. Hold on. I can come back and do the shelves. I can come back and redo the shelves. I'm removing the ceiling then. I'm removing the ceiling. Oh my god, yeah, it did. Look. Okay, no painted ceiling then because I'm not losing that. Sorry. I won't allow that. I won't allow that. Sorry. That's not on my watch. Not on my watch, you won't. Right. Now, we continue as if nothing ever happened. Okay? Yeah, that is really weird, isn't it? What a weird bug. Okay, so you go there. And then we did... there. And then we did the right one again. Oh, there. And then we grabbed the middle one as well, didn't we? And then we had middle there. Left. There. Oh, yeah, we moved these. Hold on, we'll come back for those. Middle. And then we had a right one. And then we had one more shelving unit above that, didn't we? Which was about there. And then a middle. Okay, let me just tab and go in there. Yeah, that looks the same, doesn't it? I think so. I think that's exactly the same. Why did no one tell you? Someone probably did, but I was probably so focused on building that I didn't even see it. I guarantee you someone said it. Most of the time, it's a me problem. There. Okay. Right. That's better. So now I think we're back to where we were. There is no ceiling, alas, but I think it's better to lose the ceiling than lose all the decorations that we did inside there because that took way too long. We've literally spent like the entire episode decorating there. So I will not allow that. Oh, deletion. Wait, have I not got it on? Only you... Oh, so you only use it when necessary. Ah, so now I should... Hold on. Let me check if I paint the ceiling now, if it protects everything. Ceiling. Okay, now we'll go in and check. Okay, everything's in. What about the front? Everything's in. Okay, nice. So now we can paint the ceiling, and then we just turn delete and protection back off. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so... let's add... Okay, well, you are too big to go on here. So we're going to have to find another spot for you. See, that's the thing. Because they're so close together, these shelving units, we now can't have, like, these bigger animals up there, which I really wanted. Like, I thought, how cute would that thing be? And it's animated, too. And then the spectre I really wanted as well. Maybe. The spectre we don't need, though. Hi, AJ. Welcome in. Hi, Jay. Welcome. How you doing? Oh, you can't press undo while it's on. Ah. And then... Do we have a version of this that's kind of like on each side? So it has the left and the right. Left, right, interior. It's Woodland Ranch. Or maybe we just do the middle. Wasn't we using this reddy tone before? think we would use no more red toned wood like that. And then maybe we do you there, and then we can have that in there. Yeah, I think that works fine. We can do that. Okay, so we said we were going to keep the tarot cards there. We was going to keep that there. Let's do you there. We can remove that. We was also going to get all of these decorations up there, wasn't we? All the herbs and everything. So let's put you up there. This is going to have to be scaled down just a tiny bit to fit it on there, though. We'll do 0.85 maybe. That. I like that you can see the gems on the gemology. Yeah, I do too. The fact that you can see everything. Let's get some potions up here. We might have to start custom placing these things on. Maybe potion, and then we drag. Oh, we're going to have to move this out the way, though, because otherwise it's going to snap to it. Move you there, and then potion at the back. Like that. Get another one. There. We'll just get a stack of 3 of them. And then this one. That looks so cute. Wait, guys, I'm so happy with how it's coming out. I'm so impressed with us. And then put you there. Fine. And then this thing, honestly, that thing's just cute. And I just want it somewhere in here. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in. How you doing? We're just in the middle of decorating my occult store. It does. It does look like it could be on the Vampire Diaries, doesn't it? Let's do some ingredients on this shelf. So we'll have the moss on here. Like that. And then we'll have these petals. We can make these various sizes as well. So maybe the petals could be like 0.7. They're like in a smaller bowl. There. And then we'll do the little bones on there too. We could do bones as like 0.9. And then we'll get the acorns on the end. Make the acorns 0.8. And add the little acorns. Maybe there. And then we can put something behind it. I think Home Chef Hustle has a scale. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should use that as well. Home Chef Hustle. I'm glad you guys know all of the items that come with all the packs, because I don't know any of that. I really don't. Oh, the only thing with the scales, though, it has things in them. Is there any that's empty? No. I probably have some scales that are empty, though, because these are all filled full of things, so we can't really use those. Oh, some garlic. Let me see if I can look up garlic. See if we've got any. We don't really have that much for vampires in here, so maybe we should get some more vampiric things. I'm good, thanks, Mandy. I'm good, thank you. Oh, that's... We have garlic seeds. We could have some garlic seeds here. We could do some garlic seeds, couldn't we? I don't know where we're going to put them, but we can find a spot for them at some point. And then maybe we do... What else can I add to that shelf there with the ingredients on it? I don't know what else. I also need to fit something small in next to the frog. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. How are you? Garlic seeds would be used to protect against vampire. Would this be an anti-vampire shop? Well, yeah, probably. I mean, you would probably sell garlic as well as, you know, in case people don't, isn't it witches and vampires that like don't get on at all or something? there's like a conflict between a lot of the occults, aren't there? Or is it werewolves and vampires that don't get on? There's like a specific one. I'm trying to think of which one it is. Oh, this could look good in here if we scale you down to be really small. Like, it had to be like 0.3. And then we could put you in here. And then, oh, I did not mean to do that. Put that there. That's fine, I think. Oh, witches versus fairies and vampires versus werewolves. I should know that. I should know this. How dare I not know that? Especially considering I'm currently rewatching the Vampire Diaries. This thing's kind of cool. I'd like this on one of the taller shelves. Obviously scaled down, but we could do this at like 0.4 times the size. And then fit you on here. Here we go. In the Vampire Diaries, witches don't like vampires because witches are natural and vampires are against nature. Yeah, that's why I was getting it confused, I think. How come I thought she didn't like playing with occults? Okay, I don't like playing with occults when they're my only gameplay option. Like, I don't like a full series on occults in The Sims. Personally, they're not my favorite thing to play with. I prefer to play a lot more realistically. However, in something like this where I can play rotationally with them, I'm kind of not forced to play with them all the time. Then I feel differently about it because then I can just sit back and sort of enjoy playing with them. And I don't feel like I'm forced to play as them. I can play with them when I feel like it. So that's why I'm incorporating them into my save file, because I will play with them in my forever save. It's just they're not going to be like my main focus. I'll definitely play with the realistic non-occult Sims more, but it will be definitely fun to play with them and have a storyline for them too, because obviously they're part of Sims lore. Like I can't not have them. And I need occults because at some point I will be doing like legacy challenges in this save file. And a lot of legacy challenges use occults in them as well. Like you might have a generation where you play as an occult. So then I feel like it's important, you know, to have them in there and then to have storytelling for them, because otherwise it would just be boring to play as, which will just not help my whole like anti-occult in The Sims. Let's grab a book to go up there. And then like that. Hi, Giovanni. Welcome in.
I think all the crystals in the different colors could go on one section of the shelf.
Yeah, actually, maybe that'll work a bit better. You're right. We could grab a few different crystals and put them in there. Guys, I really need to pee. So I'm going to go wee. I'll be back. Go grab yourselves a drink. Go wet yourselves, whatever you need to do. And then we'll come back and we'll continue building. I'm going to try and get as much of this shop done as possible before we finish up today, because I really, really want to move on to the music store, like next stream, or like half of next stream that we finish doing that. So yeah, let's see what we can do with the occult store. At the very least, this section needs to be finished. You like this shop floor, and then even if we do the bottom floor in the next episode, that can still be fine. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and then yeah, we will jump in. So let me put it on the be right back screen. I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll move on. Guys, I'm just going to go make a cup of tea because I'm hungry and it'll keep me going for longer. So I'll be back in a sec. Hello. Hi, guys. I grabbed the cup of tea. Did everybody go wee-wees and grab foodies? Oh, I hope so. Where's my game screen? I literally can't even see it. Hello, hello, hello. My mum used to live in New Orleans when she was a child, and she said that the vibes of New Orleans is something she'd never experienced anywhere else. I hope I'll get to visit someday myself. Me too. I really, really do want to go visit New Orleans at some point. I think it'd be a really, really fun trip. I'd enjoy it. Thank you, Catherine. I got my tea too. Good. I've just come back and I've realized how much stuff is like left out that I like still need to organize in here. Okay, right. So the goal is by the end of stream to get the interior of the shop finished, or at least this main floor. I love it how last stream all we managed to get done was the exterior of the shop. This stream, all the chances that we're gonna get done are the interior. Guys, please tell me, is there a way to get faster at decorating? Because I fear we might be here for like a year if I don't speed up. Because I am taking my damn sweet time with this and I just can't build any quicker. I'm gonna need to alt place this one. That's annoying. Yeah, I think the skeletons from the Jungle Adventure Pack. I think so. Oh, there we go. Like that. It's your forever save file, so it should take a bit of time. But the thing is I really want to like get into gameplay with my forever save, because I feel like I haven't properly played the game in so long and I miss it. So I don't want to spend like 5 years decorating community lots, which is why I'm thinking like I'm having such a good time building, but I also just really want to play in the save as well, which is why I'm thinking, well, a good compromise would be to like use more use other builders more than my own. But I just really want to, yeah, I just really want to build my own lots as well as play the game, so I don't know how I'm going to do both of those things. I hope it's just practice to get faster because I'm slow too. Yeah, but like one stream for like an entire interior, I swear other builders are not as slow as this. Do you think it's because of the amount of CC that I use? Do you think that because I use so much CC and I spend so long like going through the catalogs, that's why? Because like I don't want to uninstall any CC, but like I'm getting a little concerned here that's why it's taking so long. I know. Like the whole point of building a forever save file is that all the like, or not all the builds, but the entire thing's, you know, kind of your own, which is like literally the concept of it. But also, I just want to play. I don't want to do some gameplay, you know. Like I think the more I create these Sims and the more I create their stories, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to play with them. I know. Little Simsy can build a full neighborhood in like 2 hours. I saw her build a boarding school the other night in like literally a 3-hour stream. She got so much of it done. And I thought, if I started building a boarding school, it'd take like 6 streams to finish. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually think that would be a legitimate amount of time that it would take. I don't understand. I can't. It's not in me. I'm so slow. And I'm also just a major perfectionist. So like, I won't settle on anything. I'll keep like trying different things until I find something that I'm happy with. I honestly think people, when they haven't got mods and CC installed, it's a lot quicker to build. Like I definitely see that, but I think it's because you have less options. So you're not as like indecisive because it's only like this item or this item that you've got the choice of. So which one looks best? When you've got CC, you've got like 50 million of the same item installed and you're like, oh, which one looks best? But they're all kind of similar, but they're just, you know, they're not. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think the fast builders have also planned their builds before they've gone in. Like instead of just going in and building, they've got like more of a concept in mind, which is probably where I go wrong, because other than like pictures of inspiration, I kind of just go in and wing it, which clearly is not working. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm having a really good time, and I think this is so fun, but also I just sit and think this is going to take me 1,000 years if I continue at this speed. Hi Lottie, how are you? Hi Anna. In my Forever Save, I built some community lots and downloaded some, so I get playing faster. I plan to go back and rebuild the downloaded lots as I go, and time allows. Yeah, maybe I should do the same thing. Maybe I should place lots. I mean, actually, the biggest thing that I think might be good is to place down lots, and then if I feel like I don't use those lots in my save file, I can actually go through. Like, I'll only know that with gameplay, you know? Like, I've got an idea of how I want the save file to look, but really, I'm not going to know until I actually start playing with it. So maybe I, you know, place down a bunch of lots and then see how we feel about it. And then if, you know, we feel like we're missing like a museum or like a specific community lot, we can go back and add it in. That might be a good idea. That needs to be scaled down as well. Let's do 0.7. Yeah, I think I should start. You remember when I used to go back to doing some of the build off stream? It's okay. It's just... Okay, what I was going to do, I was going to turn every stream into a Forever Save File video, you know, like as a YouTube video. But I've actually kind of changed up the idea of how I want to do things with the save file videos. I think I want to do like a recap, like episode. So essentially we go and we do all the content based things, like all the cast stuff, all the build buy stuff, like the lots and building and everything on stream. And then I make videos like as checkpoints. So for anybody that hasn't had a chance to catch up with the streams, I can then go and basically show everything. So like the next recap, I'll go and be like, oh, hey, look, I made Eve and her sister, and then I made their house and their community lot, and I also built this lot. So maybe when we finish this, I'll do a recap of like basically where we are in the save file. So I do like big update videos instead of them being like individual like speed build videos, because I think that might be quick to do like that as well. Hi Via, welcome in. How are you, my love? No worries, Isabella. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting on. I'm building this Occult store, and I like the way it's coming out so far. I'm impressed with it. It's just taken a really, really long time. We were just talking about how long it's taking to build it. I've literally taken so many streams just to get to where I'm at. So how long are you going to be streaming for? I'm going to try to finish the interior of this build by tonight. And then I'll finish up stream here. And then next stream, which will either be tomorrow or the day after, we'll work on down here in this room here. This is going to be a seance room and tarot reading, like card reading area, and also like a cauldron and a gemology station. I just want to make each lot really sort of fleshed out, and when I go there, I feel like I'm not bored. I feel like there's loads of things to do there. I feel like that's quite important for me, so... It's so cute though, so worth it. Aw, thank you. Where can we find your CC? I try to reblog loads of my CC on... I reblog it on Tumblr. So you can have a look on there and see if you can find any of the things that I've reblogged there. But also, I can't reblog everything, you know, if it's not on Tumblr. So not everything that I use is on there, but I do try to reblog as much as I can. Elevate, negative 0.1. There we go. Okay, let's finish up with these shelves. Isn't this oh no, that's not the apothecary's table. Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually. Where is that table? Is this thing, right? Yeah, we could use this down here too. We could use them next to each other, actually. Maybe do something like that. It works. Hi, question. Does a card reader spawn at the tent when you visit the lot, or do you have to hire someone when you get there? Wait, a card reader? Oh, you mean someone that's going to do the tarot card reading? No. The tarot card reading, to be honest, is more of like a concept because there's no physical way of me having someone who has tarot cards spawn on the lot to do readings. So I was more just thinking I could give access to the tarot cards and we can kind of play it out by there. To be fair, most of the functionality of this store will be more so the seance table, which, you know, any Sims can use, and the stations here, like to build things yourself. But unfortunately, because of the way that we're doing this and the fact that we're going to have functional apartments above here, we can't have a tarot card reader. I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, but I was doing some testing. I tried turning this lot, hold on, I'm just going to save it. I tried turning this lot into a custom venue, you know, the new like lot type that we get with the new pack, to see how it would function. And it does function. Obviously, you can't have apartments at the top, so that concept that I had in mind wouldn't have worked. But it works well, considering I can have someone man this station here. Sims will come up and buy from them. I could actually have someone that does tarot card readings, but you can't specify where you want them to turn up. So that's the only one downside that I think of this custom venues that we're getting with the new pack. You can't like say, or you can't specifically say that you want, say, the tarot card readers and the customers that are going to do occult related activities. You can't tell them necessarily to go into this lot or this room. So some of them will be in the bakery. So you'll have Sims in the bakery getting tarot card readings. Like, it's really difficult to specify where on the lot you want things to happen. So that's the only downside about it. I really wish you could like click on the room and then specify it for like which time slot you want it to be active for even. So like say the bakery, you could set that as like 6 a.m. so that the bakery is functional at 6 a.m. and then you could select the occult store maybe for like during the day or a little bit later at night that this is functional, because yeah, you just can't. No, so that's also the thing with custom venues. You can't lock the doors for the roles. So essentially, the way custom venues work, hold on, I'll show it on screen. Let me save because I'll have to back out and restart again. But essentially, I thought the concept of venues, like custom venues, would be so that you could set up something similar to this where they're multifunctional lots, which you can, but it's just not fully thought out. So if I go into here and I change the lot type to a custom venue, and then you configure the custom preset here, so you can create new and then select roles. You can select their activity of what you want them to do. So say, for example, I want a like a tarot card reader, and then their activity that they will be doing is there's actually a thing in here for reading or for doing tarot readings on Sims. Where was it? Because I saw it in here and I was like, oh, maybe I could try it like this, but I tried it. It just ends up where Sims are just all over the place. Yeah, look, so you can set up do seances. So this will make customers or the Sim that you hire to do seances on there. Do gemology, craft apothecary. Where was the... Oh, where was it? There definitely was a, like, do tarot readings or something. I can't find it. I must have gone past it. Play chess. Did I go past it? Okay, where is it? It was for sure in here. It's under... Oh, read tarot. Okay, is it under R? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. D E M. Wait, what? Where? Maybe it's a hobby. No, it's not a hobby. Maybe a social activity? No. Home activities? Nope. Mischief and mayhem? No. What does it count as then? Fun and games. Maybe it's here. There we go. Read tarot cards. Okay, sorry. Say we set up a tarot card reader. You can assign a sim to the lot, but their job essentially is to be a tarot card reader. And then you say that you want the tarot card reader to turn up from like 1, and then you can set up like other sims to turn up. Okay, so the idea is that they will turn up, but let me save this as well. But you can't say specifically that I want the tarot card reader to go into this lot. So the tarot card reader, this role that you've given them, they might end up in the bakery, they might end up in the occult store, they might read tarots in the music store, they might also go here. And you can't click on any of the doors to set the doors to be like, I think one thing, I was watching James Turner's YouTube video yesterday. James Turner said it would be really good to be able to block certain roles. So for example, you could, even if you can't set the door to allow access to a certain role, if you could block other roles from going in there. So say I did a custom role and these, oh sorry, I have to go to role library. Say I want to set up a, like, let's say visitors, right? We're going to have, did it save the visitors? I don't know if it's, I don't even know how to add them. Visitors. Add to current roles. There we go. Okay, so say I want visitors, but I want specifically visitors that are going to show up at the bakery. It would be nice to set and block visitors that are supposed to be going to the occult store so that they can't go in the bakery. And the same thing with the tarot card reader, block them from being able to go into the bakery. Like if I could click on the door and lock the door for the tarot card reader, then they wouldn't be able to get in there. And then they would be forced basically to either stand outside or to go inside the occult store to do their tasks, which is a whole like concept that I was thinking. But because there's no way to lock certain sims out of different areas, the sims just end up wandering. They just end up everywhere and it just works as a bit of a mess. It's okay, but it does mean also, because obviously the custom venues, they're not functional with apartments. So the concept that I had that all of these lots here, they're all going to be functional and you'll be able to have sims live in the apartments above. You can't do that because custom venues don't work with residential rentals. So you can't make them work together, which is, yeah. If you assign the individual as a tarot reader, can you lock them out of the bakery? No. No, so on community lots, because a custom venue is technically a community lot, you can't lock doors. So it's the same as like on a, you know, on any community lot, you can't, unless you've got a mod, I think it's by Little Miss Sam, but obviously that mod's not updated for this idea. You can't lock doors, and the only sims that you can only select specific sims. And also, yeah, like unless Little Miss Sam's mod gets updated maybe, and then it'll work. But I feel like this is something that should have been considered when the pack initially came out, because I'm sure this is what people were hoping for with this custom venues trait. Sorry, custom venues lot type, was the whole point was that it was going to function to work for multifunctional lots, but they work just not efficiently. Does that make sense? Like sims just end up all over the place. Some of the bakery, like some of the sims that have arrived to use the bakery, they'll end up in the occult store, or they might end up in the music store, which is fine, but it's not great if they're going to go eat there. Or it's more so annoying when sims do like activities and then they go and do that in the wrong store. And then so you might see someone in the bakery doing a tarot reading and it's like, well, why are you not in here doing your tarot reading? It's just, you know, a bit weird. So yeah, hold on. I'm going to need to go to the main menu and then load back in to do that. Yeah, it doesn't work with residential rentals, but the main reason is because otherwise you would need that pack. Like residential rentals, they only come with the for rent pack. So that would mean that if you owned the other pack, you would need them together. I mean, technically, I guess they could have integrated them, but I think a bunch of modders were talking about the reason that they didn't do that. It's because the coding is really difficult to make it work together, and the functionality wouldn't be as good for the lots. So I think there was a reason why it's done the way that it is. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it breaks the immersion. Like not being able to set Sims to specific rooms. Like even if you could, like the same with residential rentals where you could click on a room and assign it to that role. Like if you could click on the room and then say, okay, only, you know, like the tarot reader can go in this room, or this like Sims that are coming to use the tarot cards and the tarot reader can access this room. All other Sims are locked out. That would be good too. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I like the concept of the idea of it, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I was just hoping that it would work a bit differently. Or at least would have the functionality of that. Doesn't mean to say that they can't go in and add it in, but every single time we've ever had a pack come out and it hasn't included a feature, and everyone's been like, oh, it would be so good, but only if it included this feature, they don't normally go back and re-add it in. Like the packs ship with the features and that's kind of it, and then they just kind of move on. So I highly doubt if we go and say, oh, it would be really nice to have this feature, that it would get added in. Like I don't see it happening, really. As much as I would love for that to be the case. It's never happened before, so I don't see it changing now. So, yeah. Why is this not scaling down? Oh, there we go. And then put you up there. This is... Can you... There we go. Turn around. Can you say businesses and hobbies are still viable and not obsolete? Yeah, definitely. I mean, businesses and hobbies, it works differently because your sim can own the business and run it, for one, and also your sims can live on the lot that the business is running on, which obviously a custom venue doesn't work like that. A custom venue is essentially a community lot that your sim can go to that has multiple functionalities on the same community lot. So yeah, I think it doesn't make it obsolete. They're both different things and you use them for different features. Hi Linda, welcome in. How you doing, my love? Okay, right. What should I do on the top shelf? We need more voodoo related things. I might go and grab some of the things that we used outside previously and bring them inside. So I might grab this, move this inside. This can be bigger though. What does it look like at its regular size? Oh, okay, 1.5 then. And then you there. Hi, Gracie. I'm new to your live streams. How do you get such good quality? Is it CC? So it's a combination of CC with also the game settings maxed out, and my monitor's 4K. So I think most people see my game and think that it looks high quality. Most of it probably is a 4K monitor. But obviously you've got to have a good enough computer to run the game with the mods and the CC in 4K, which I won't even lie, is very demanding. Like I've got an incredibly ridiculous PC for what you would think it is. But you'd be surprised what The Sims needs when you're running in 4K and loads of mods and CC. So although it's crazy money, but you could probably have a similar experience, but for less money though. And G-Shade, yes, of course. We have to give credit to G-Shade. You're right. How dare I? Right, so we've got that. Let's grab another one of these crystal balls. I might add some candles at the top too. I love this crystal ball. I think that is just, oh my God, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, this shelf's really coming along now that I'm looking at it in here. Oh, it looks good. Yeah, and also the fact that I'm streaming, yeah. That also does take a toll too. But obviously, if you're not streaming the game, then you don't need as good of a computer. How does your game look aesthetic, though? Is it a pack, or what is this world? This is just Willow Creek. This is the base game world that comes with The Sims. But obviously, I'm using a lot of, like, custom additional add-ons that make the game look better, you know, like downloaded content. Maybe we just make it a little bit smaller, although it can't go much smaller because the candles break. So I think that's fine because the candles still look like they're lit, just a little high. Thanks, Kami. I'm glad you like it. We've been working really hard on it, honestly. We're just finishing up with the top shelf and then we will be able to call it a day in here. Let's grab... I do really like this little ghost as well. The thing is, I don't really want to download too much Occult CC. I really am trying to limit my CC usage. I just don't want to download CC like for one build. If it's something that I'm going to use really often, then it's fine. But honestly, I'm not going to do Occult builds that often. So that's the main reason that I'm like, when people are recommending me CC, I don't mind a little bit, but I have already got quite a few packs now. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to install any more CC. You know, I'm trying to keep my game as clean as possible. Love it how I'm saying that whilst downloading ridiculous amounts of CC. But I don't want to download loads of CC for no reason. Oh, wait, I left that there, didn't I? Maybe... No, this probably has to go downstairs. I don't have anything from vampires. I'm just going to turn the vampires pack on a second, or like only look through vampires and just see if it came with anything that could work in here. Because I feel like they're the only occult that's kind of like neglected in the store right now. What have we got? We've got some cobwebs. We could do cobwebs in here. That would be kind of spoopy. We put the cobweb in the corner like that. This is looking so good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look, we can get garlic. Yeah, see, I feel like you wouldn't put that up because then you'd sort of scare them off. We have a vampire urn. We've got a towel. Is there anything that could go on the shelving units? Some vampire books. We could put some books up there. We've got this one. Like that. And then what else have we got? Got a really itchy nose, sorry. Oh, werewolf. Yeah, you're right. I haven't really got much for werewolves either. I'll turn them on too. That's quite cool. Maybe we could put that somewhere. I'm just going to put it down right now. And then I also have some really cool paintings there that we could use. I think this might be it for vampires. Honestly, vampires don't have a lot, do they? They've got like nothing. We could do maybe a vampire urn up there, but yeah, maybe not vampires. Let's move on to werewolves. Werewolves got way more in their pack. Oh my god, I love the inside of the voodoo shop. I watched the making of the outside. It's gorgeous. Thanks, Moles. I'm glad you like it. Also, it has changed a little bit since you last saw. So this is what the outside's looking like now. We just changed it up a little bit, but I'm just trying to make the front of the store look nice. And also we changed the back. We've added in this little alleyway at the back too. We're going to add in graffiti on the walls as well. Honestly, I'm just really happy with how the build's coming along so far. It's a bloody slow process, I will say that. But I do love the way it's coming out. It's just, it's slow, I will say. It's going slowly. What have we got? That is so pretty up there. Yeah, okay, we need that. Let's turn that to the side a little bit too. Actually, we can have it facing forward. How are they getting upstairs to the apartments? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about making this area here. Like, actually, this is supposed to be the kitchen connected to the bakery, but obviously it's not going to have a function, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking about adding a door in here and then adding stairs to go up, and then this can be access to all the apartments at the top, and they kind of split off. So Thoraya! Oh my goodness! How many gifted subs is that? 20? Oh my god. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Thoraya with the 20 gifted subs? Thank you for being so incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Thoraya? Thank you so much, my love. That is so, so incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, not this. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling the good vibes. Thank you. That's so very sweet of you. Oh, we could put this up here. Maybe we do the... Oh, these work well. We can add these downstairs too. Okay, let me add this here. And let me do the skull next to it. Let's get rid of one of the vampire books. I might have to place these on customly. Oh. And then... There we go. Put you there. Put you up there. Okay, let's have a look at how the shelves look. Ah, okay. So it works everything, but this guy needs to be scaled down. Let's have a look. Perfect. Okay, I think the shelves are done. I think we're finished. Although, now that I'm seeing some of these items, I think these could look really good in the shelving unit there. So I'm just going to add these really quick. Let me just grab you. Move this back. Move you. Put this to where it's supposed to be. I hope this is all functional and everyone can get in here and it works. We'll have to see. And then I was thinking this would look good. Maybe in the middle shelf at the back. Ah, just getting caught on this thing. Like that. Cute, like that. And I think that is probably it for this. Yeah, that's it. And then we just put that back where it was. When was the last time you saved? We saved quite recently ago. It hasn't been too long since then. Hi, Blue Phantom. Thank you for the 15 bitties. Thank you. What are you building? I'm building an occult store. Well, technically, I'm building a multifunctional lot. So in the previous stream, I built this bakery out here. You can see. So this is the bakery on the left. And then as you come along to the right, we are building an occult store, which obviously your Sims can go in and get tarot card readings and do seances and things. So this is the tarot card store so far. And then we come on in. And then this is what we've done with the inside so far. Ignore the amount of busyness. I'm putting in items here that I know I'm going to want to use, but I don't, know where they're going to go yet. So this is what we've got. Hold on. I need to get my mouse back. There we go. And then we've mostly just decorated the shelving units in here. This is what we've been focused on. So yeah, that's it. That's it so far. Oh, what did I just grab? And she says she's not a builder. Listen, I might be open to the concept of building now. It might be a considered feeling. Okay, right. Let's get rid of this. So I want to add some clutter to this to make it work. So this is one of the only items that has to be placed like without being alt placed. And this one too, because this is incense. Everything else on the table can be alt placed on there. So let's get all of these things on there. So we'll get I'm gonna have to remove the table and place everything, I think. And then we'll get you. Let me look up divinify. After the music store, what are you doing next? Probably the cafe at the back. I think we're going to do the cafe. The cafe should be quite easy because I think a lot of the items in the cafe are going to be they're going to be they're going to be like from existing packs. So I think the cafe, I mean, in saying this, you know what? I'm probably the biggest fucking liar, so don't even listen to me because I've been saying that. Yeah, everything's taken a ridiculous amount of time. So you know what? Don't even listen to me blab because it literally means nothing, okay? Just do yourself a favor. Ooh, okay, I'm just realizing these are not far enough over. So this needs to go there, this there, there, and then let's put these like that. And then put that at the back. How's that look? Okay, that works and is good. Yeah, I have missed gameplay. I definitely have. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm having an incredible time building, but I do miss my gameplay too. You know how much I love my gameplay. How do you feel about the EA buyout? I'm trying not to worry about it right now. Until there's something to be concerned about, then I'll be concerned. Obviously, it doesn't sound good. It's not sounding the best. But yeah, I just don't want to get worried about something and then it doesn't actually end up affecting us. They always say, what is that saying? If you worry about something before it even happens, you end up worrying about it twice. Like, the concept is that you give yourself more worry because if you worry about it before it happens and then you actually worry about it when it's happening, then you've worried about it before for absolutely nothing. So the way that I'm going in is like, okay, let's not worry about it unless it's a problem. Like, unless it affects us as simmers, and is like a consumer of the Sims game, then we need to worry. But until then, I'm not going to panic about something that, you know, it's just, we don't know if it's really a problem yet. At least that's the way I'm trying to handle it. Okay, sorry. This is, these are not lining up properly. So I'm just going to have to place them again. That, and then you went there. There we go. Now that's actually touching the table. Perfect. Yeah, it's true. A lot can happen in 2 years, so we don't know. I mean, we're worrying about this now. This might not even be a thing that we should even be considering right now. That is so cool. Oh yeah, that's the scrying thing, isn't it? I don't know what else to add into here. I don't know what to do up here. Guys, have you got any ideas? What else should I add in here? I don't know what else to do. Oh, I can't even imagine what the employees of like the Sims team are thinking right now. Yeah, I mean, I feel for them most of all. Because obviously, you know what happens, you know, like when companies come in and then they buy up other companies, it can really impact the structure of the team. Like they will sometimes lay people off and do, you know, they'll change up structure in general. So I really, really feel for them. They must be concerned. So I feel for them more because obviously it's going to impact them right now more than it would us. So maybe we should do some more herbs on there. We could grab these that we grabbed earlier. Add these on here. Like that. And then let me grab the handy dandy shelf. Let's grab you. Go somewhere like there, doesn't it? Let's put that there. Herbalism bottles? Where are those herbalism bottles? They come with outdoor retreat. Is it? Is it outdoor retreat that they come with? Or potions? Oh, we do have some things here. What's that? That's quite cool. Put that there. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. No, I don't, Luna. I used to go to university, and before I worked as a YouTuber and a streamer, I used to work in a computer store. I worked there part-time while I was studying. Oh, we could grab some of these. And then, yeah, and then I stopped doing university after COVID, and then it just so happened that YouTube was a possibility. So then I went into that and started streaming, and it's basically been great from there. How's your day been? It's been good, thanks, Paige. How about yours? There we go. The potions from Realm of Magic. I think those were the ones that I used up here, weren't they? These ones? We could use those down here as well. Let me just see how the table's looking right now with what I've got. I'm going to have to move the incense forward. In fact, I'm going to have to alt place the incense to be like there. Actually, I might get rid of this incense and replace it with the incense that I had. Oh, can I get to it? Come on. Come on, game. Come on, work with me. It's right there. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Then we put it there. Perfect. Love it. Was wondering, when are we getting merch? I don't know. Okay, so I do have designs for merch, but I'm kind of scared to do it. So I was actually going to put out like a request for if anybody has any experience in like making merch or working in that. There's probably somebody somewhere in our community that someone does that. I need some assistance. I really do, because I'm... Oh, what is that? That could go up there, actually. Yeah, I'm a little confused, I'll be honest, because I just don't really know what to do. So I don't know how it all works, everything. And I also just don't know what designs to use. Like, I don't know what people would want. Maybe I should, like, put out a poll or something. I don't know. I don't know. Right, we've got that. We've got that. Where's my shelf gone? Oh, it's there. Oh my god, Miss Lollipop merch. Would you guys get merch if I put it out? I just like didn't want to. I don't know if anybody would have been interested. I just don't know if anybody would want anything. What were you doing at uni? I was studying IT management for business, but I was studying right in the middle of COVID. So I ended up leaving. I was really struggling with my studies, and I wasn't getting any help from any of my tutors because we wasn't allowed into the uni. So I ended up stopping, and obviously, yeah, just so happened that YouTube and Twitch worked well. I didn't even think I was doing Twitch at this point. I think it was just YouTube, but YouTube was working out well at the time. So I ended up just basically going full speed into that, and yeah, it's just been really great. And obviously I get to just play The Sims and have an amazing time as a job. So there's actually not one single thing to complain about with them. It's just incredible. I want my socks. No, okay, it's not necessarily about the items that we could do. I more mean what's the design? Like what do I put on there? I don't know. Shut up and have my money, girl. I just don't know what to do. Like I just don't know what to do. I don't know what we would have. Yeah, of course it would have to have lollipops, but what? Like, do you get where I'm going with this? Like what? Okay, why is this? Please, come on. Maybe like that. All right, I'm gonna have to get rid of you and then place it like that. Would that work? Yes. Okay. Right, I think that's good, honestly. I don't think we need anything else up there. I think we're good. Little embroidered lollipops and plum bobs. Okay, so we can't use plum bobs. That's the only negative because plum bobs are technically, they're copyrighted by The Sims, I believe. I think that's the concept of it. Because I've seen loads of people suggest that before, but no one's allowed to make merch with lollipops in it. So that's the only thing that we'll have to avoid, which obviously makes it very difficult for making Sims merch. I mean, we could do other things, but it can't be a lollipop. That's the only, like, thing. Legally distinct diamonds. Stop, Emmy. To a plum blob. Legally. The way you said that was the funniest thing. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we could do that. Yeah. And then we will... Nah, not that. I'm just trying to find something something to go in front of the tarot cards. Is there anything else that could work? Oh, a voodoo doll? Yeah, you know what? Let me grab the voodoo doll that I used outside. I'll grab that and I'll put that in the front as well. So when you guys say lollipops, do you mean like I just have an artist go and design a lollipop design and we kind of use that on all the items? Like, I don't know how merch works. I've never really seen other people's merch. I've never bought anybody else's merch before. So I don't know how any of that works. So, I mean, you guys tell me how it works. I don't know. Your tattoo? Would you really have merch with my tattoo on it? I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants my merch with my tattoo on it. Feels a bit strange. Okay, maybe we move that one over to this side. We move the crystals to there, and we do the little music box there. I think that's better. And then maybe we just get a different urn, and then we just call it a day. Go piss yourselves, merch. What's your tattoo? It's of my dogs. I'll show you a picture of it. It's literally just a tiny little outline tattoo. But it's my first and only tattoo. Let me show you. I got 2 wonderful, incredible, amazing, cute puppies. Tattoo. I wonder if I type tattoo, if it will just show up. It's showing Ben's tattoos. It's not showing mine, though. Oh, there it is. I got a picture. Hi, London. Thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, that's my tattoo. So it's a honey pot and then a little bonbon sweet. So there's a honey pot and there's a bonbon sweet. So my dog's names are Honey and Bonnie. But we call Bonnie bonbons, and obviously the honey pot's for Honey the dog. So I got this done in where was it? In Thailand in December. But I do love it. But I don't know if anybody wants that on merch. Yes, go piss yourselves on a t-shirt, and another one that says, I will not allow it. Do I say that often? That's like a staple? God, I'm so repetitive. Yeah, okay, I think this area is done, honestly. I think now we just work on the back. I think we just work on this area. We get this done. And we get the decorations on the walls finished. And we are good, I will say. These are most important to me, honestly. These tarot prints. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I forgot I was on that screen. And one that says I'm not Australian. But I feel like, I don't know if anybody would actually want these as... I don't know. I don't know if anybody would actually want these like on a t-shirt or something. Have we got any spooky ones? Let's grab that one and that one, I think. And then maybe make them a bit smaller. Let's do 0.7. And then we could grab 3 of them. Australian one. I get asked that so often though. I think with phrases, stickers are good because you can choose where to put it. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can always have it like running down a water bottle or something, or like embroidered to a
You can
shirt.
make stickers of your emotes.
Okay, so I can't do emotes because for emotes, you don't own the copyright to them. So the way that you are licensed to use your emotes, well, it depends on what emote artist you use, but I know for mine in particular, I'm simply allowed to use them on my socials, like on Twitch, Discord things, but I'm not allowed to turn those emotes and make profit, like monetary value off of the designs. Does that make sense? Which I know a lot of emote artists do something similar. You can do it, but you'll have to pay like, sometimes it's like an extortionate amount. So say for example, for like a bunch of 10 emotes, like if you have an artist make 10 emotes, it might be like £200. They might charge 3 times that price to pay for the monetary license of them so that you can then sell them as merch or like put them on your merch designs. So there's a lot of rules when it comes to that stuff because I thought the exact same thing and I was like, yeah, my emotes are like the best thing. Turns out you can't do that. So sad, but I get why. But also paying 3 times the amount when after them is yeah. We've got a lot of artists in the community. Just that is true. That is true. We do. Oh, wait. That is... Okay, that's such a better idea. Shrink them down and do loads of them. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me move this away right now. And then we'll just do... should we do like 6 of them? Let's try doing 6. Right, so I think they'll all need to be like 0.4 maybe. 0.4. And then we could probably fit more in. We do them all like this. We'll go through and obviously change all the designs on them. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I hope there's enough designs for all the ones I'm using. What did we do? 0.4, didn't we? Yeah. All right, and then we put these all in there. Should I do them like in lines like this, or should I just like make them all random? What do you think? Where's the other one? I swear I had another one. I'm missing one. I swear I had another one. Huh. You think random? Like a gallery wall. Okay, let's do that. Let me just get all the designs in right now. And then we can change them up and then decide where they're going to go. So, you know what? I'm just going to do them like all one by one so that we don't miss any. And then if we like any in particular, we can go back and grab them. So, oh no, actually we're fine on them. We're fine. This one. Oh, I love that Bone Hilda one. That one, that one, that one. Okay, so those are the designs. Let's grab some other ones. I kind of like the darker ones. I like that. I like that one. I like this one too. That one's pretty. Got to get Grim in here. Let's grab that one. This. I've already got that one in here. Oh, the mermaid's good. So is that one. Okay, what do we think of the designs? Do you guys like those tarot cards? And then we're just gonna... They don't actually all need to be the same size. We can move them around a little bit if they're like, give them some freedom if they're different sides. Different sizes. So maybe we just pick at random like 3, and these are 0.5. And then maybe we pick 2 of them, and these are 0.3s. So 2 smaller ones, and then we can make them work. So we'll put you there. Big one there. There. That one. Let's put a big one on the top. There. You. Okay, is that a bit better? Hopefully that's better. What do we think? Hmm? Can I replace the plumber eye with the one of the girl in the well? The plumber eye? Wait, what's the one with the plumber eye? Which one? Do you mean this? There's loads of OG pictures, good OG pictures in vampires. Okay, let me turn vampires on and we will place some more on there. We can just have a big clutter wall. Actually, didn't I grab... Yeah, I grabbed this tapestry from vampires that I thought would look really good. Which actually, it can go up there. It just needs to be scaled down. So if we do like 0.7, that can go up there. And then... I just want to make sure that the top is that sort of gold color. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. It can go up a little bit more though. Hi, Reno. Thank you. The neon sign, where's it from? It's by Domi. It's by a creator called Domi. Right, and then we were just going to have a look at some stuff from vampires that can go on the walls. And then that is it. Turn off debug and live edit. Those are kind of all clustered together, so I don't really think they work. We could put them... I don't know if they're going to work here. I don't think they're going to work. We could move them. Yeah, we could put them on the staircase as you go down. Let me put them in this room so that we know that they've got to go on the staircase. I'll put them in here just so that we don't forget them. Put them here. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up by doing the back bookshelves. And then I think we should be good. So most of the bookshelves, obviously we're going to have bookshelves there, but I also think we're going to have herbs as well in there. So I kind of want everything. So let's grab you. These are actually spell tomes, so they're very appropriate. Move that down. There we go. Put that in a different color. Yeah, we ended up changing the shelf at the background because we wanted to decorate it ourselves. So, and I just signed myself up for a bigger job, didn't I? What was I thinking? Oh, I like this for the back. If we could scale this down, that would be really nice. Let's grab that and set it to 0.9. No, 0.85. I like that for there. Lauren, do you know any mods for better newborns? Do you mean like, so they visually look different? Or do you mean so they function better? Like what type of mods are we talking about? What are you looking for? I feel like I'm a dealer. What do you want? Do we have a tattoo store? We do not. However, we do have a room at the back here with nothing in it. I mean, we was going to potentially use it as like an extension for the other store, but I mean, maybe we could use it as that. I don't know. I mean, even this room, maybe. I'm just trying to figure out. So this is going to be... I wish I could write in there what I want each one to be. Like, if I could write on the floor, it would be great. This one's the record store. This is the bookstore. This is the cafe. This is going to be to go upstairs. Like, this is going to be used for the residents to go upstairs to the apartments. This is the bathroom. And then we haven't decided anything for this. So this is the most open bit. I mean, technically we could do ladies and men's bathrooms, or we just do one big unisex bathroom and then turn this into another shop. and then they access the front of this shop by here. Bear in mind, I mean, this is not set, right? This is just one big building, so we can literally do anything we want, really. Oh, a hair or nail salon or tattoo shop. I can actually do that. Hold on, let me see what I could make as a function. I can. Okay, so I can set up with a barista and a bubble tea like station. We can also just have Sims walk around and use it. We can also have a bartender and Sims that will show up drunk after work or party goers. We can also have a games section for young kids. We can have a spa that will have its own massage therapists, and they function from 9 in the morning until 9 at night. Or that's kind of it, I think. Oh, meals on the go, or a cafeteria, or a store vendor. So those are all the like optional stores that we could use, at least with these lot traits. Oh, and a care facility, which is essentially like a elders care facility. That mod is down in Simsland's multifunctional lot traits. Let me tell you, that mod is so underrated. When I make the video that I'm planning on my save file, and kind of like showing everything about my save file, about how I make it and everything, that 1000% is going to be the mod that I mention. Oh, that's better. This mod has literally changed the way that I'm planning out this entire save file. Like the fact that I can now have, like, you think of it, most lots, most of the time you're pretty much stuck with one lot per station, like one building, or like one functional lot type per lot. Does that make sense? Whereas with this mod, it just completely changes the game. Like now you can just have multiple different functional community lots all on one lot. Like it's just game changing. I'm sorry, like I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to build another functional lot next to it, but with how big this lot is and how slow I am at building it, I don't see it happening. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to find someone else's build to go here, and I'm kind of just going to blend my lot to their lot. So I'll probably use tool mod and decorate this walkway here. Maybe add things like maybe even a fence so that Sims can't walk past here and they kind of connect together. I might do that as well, because I don't think I can sign myself up to build another one of these. Like, imagine how long it would take if I said, yeah, we'll have this and we'll do it again here. It would be great. It would be great. But we would be here for the next, like, 10 weeks. Actually, not even an exaggeration. So, hi, Boo. It's nice to see you, my love. How are you? How you been? For this bookshelf unit, I'm just going to shove that in there a little bit. I'm just going to get some hanging plants as well. That's quite cute. Miso, listen, no, but you're so right though. It really would take 10 years. The thing is like, as much as I'm having a good time, as I said, and I am having a really good time building this, I've got to be realistic. I really, really do want to play with the save file. And if I continue on the current development schedule that we are on, guys, we are never, ever going to get to play. Like, I'm just going to be really for real with you. With how long it's taking me to build each lot, I don't mind building a lot of the lots, you know, like I'm having a good time with it. But also, I really want to just play the game. Like, I'm building all this lore and I just want to play with them. Like all these Sims that I'm giving lore to, and I can't because the save file is not like in a playable state yet. It'll be different, I think, when the save file is more playable and I can still, like, you know, play with it whilst building the lots, and then I can take my time on everything. But right now, I'm like, no, I need to get in. I need to play now. Are you going to be doing some off stream? Yeah, probably for this lot. This lot is just too big of an undertaking to do it all on stream. So I just think it's not realistic. I'm definitely going to have to do some of it off stream. I think this looks quite good on the counter, as if like people are buying it. I think maybe a little bit smaller, but that looks quite good there. What's the next build that you're going to build for the save file? We're going to go back to doing some residential lots next time.
I'm going to make the Sims for these businesses. I'm so excited to see what you come up with.
Thanks, Cherry. So I think once we've finished with this entire lot, we're going to go back to the other portion of the world, you know, back over there. We're going to build another sim, or we're going to make some more sims and residential lots for them to live in. And then we will come back and we'll start making the sims that are going to be living in the apartments above. So obviously for this, we're going to make essentially everyone that lives in the apartment above their lots is going to be the owner of the lot. You know, that's kind of the concept we're going with. So this will be the bakery owner. This apartment here, which is actually 2 stories, is going to be the occult store owners. This actually, I think I'm going to make the record store or the music store actually 2 layers. So this is not going to have anybody living in it. And then the same thing for anyone that lives over here as well. If we ever make any of these apartments functional, then these will be the same. So I'm thinking right now, I just know exactly what I want to do for the bakery owner and the occult store owner, but I don't know about anybody back here because we haven't built those lots yet. So the mod that I'm talking about to build lots like this is called Down in Simsland's Multifunctional Lot Traits. It's available on their Tumblr, I believe. Yes, so in gameplay, what did I just do? I don't know what just happened. In gameplay, you're able to make these registers functional. So you can click on them. That's actually a mod by Down in Simsland. It's called Functional Registers. And it makes a store vendor spawn from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. You can click on the register and say what you want it to spawn, like what items you can buy from it. So you can click on it and say, the categories that I was looking at was like art, antiques, clothing, there was electronics, there was supernatural, there was a bakery option. So essentially everything that the register would sell would be like, oh, there's also a grocery store option. So if you want to set a register to be a functional grocery store, you can as well. And essentially your Sims can actually go up there, click on the register, you click buy, and it will open up a big buyable menu where your Sims can buy like all the items that you've selected. Hi Lars, thank you for the Prime sub. No, actually I have Cutto's mod, which makes it so that if you have like, say for example, this what is it? This like bar. If you have this there, Sims will spawn to work there. And it doesn't conflict with that. So my guess is it doesn't conflict with Little Miss Sam's auto employee mod, but I'd check it because it might be that you know, you're playing and then multiple Sims start spawning outside. Just made a grocery store and put the ingredients to make meals on sale. Like SNS and Brazen Lotus. I actually don't use any like cooking overhaul mods because I just think they're too much. Like, I don't know what it is. I've tried using them before. I just think they're too much. I just kind of prefer the like standard in-game stuff. So for obviously a grocery store that I'm gonna have functionally, I'd have to do that. I'm gonna grab what survival skill. I don't know what pack these books came with. Content, live edit, debug. Thanks, Lars. I'm so excited too. Honestly, I think it's going to be so good. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to grab... What are these? Oh, these are apothecary. You know what? I'm just going to really quickly again filter on all of the occult packs. So we've got Life and Death. We've got Enchanted by Nature. We've got Vampires, Realm of Magic, Jungle Adventure kind of, Werewolves, and Paranormal stuff. And then everything that is a book from here can go back in my bookstore. Or not my bookstore, my occult store, which does have an optional book section. Oh, these are kind of cute. And then we'll have this. Okay, that's good. This build is looking so good so far. I'm excited for the series. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy with how it's coming along as well. So very, very pleased. That's quite cute. We can have that in there too. Come in a darker color. Good. What else have we got? The thing is, they've only started making the newer packs have stand-up versions of their items. The other ones don't have them. Oh no, actually, these are from the other packs. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm a liar. Put you there. Put you there. And maybe you can. Maybe these are like tomes as well that you can buy. No, neither have I. Before I went into debug and live edit, I'd never seen these items before. I think they're in debug and live edit. I think that's why. Because they're not anything that I would have ever pulled out unless I'm making a build like this. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. Never seen that before. These creepy things. I feel like I've got to put one back here. These little idol things, they can be so creepy. Maybe we do this one. Put it back there. I'll do 0.7. Put that back there too. And potions. Yes, yes, yes. We'll do a big row of potions. We'll do them right at the very top. Maybe you've got to get to the top to get your potions down. We'll do this one and this one. Perfect. We can do another row of potions. Maybe up here. Put them here. And put that one there. How's that looking? Is that looking more put together now? Oh, mermaid stuff. Did I not even include? I have not got any mermaid stuff. Okay, this is the most. Okay, to be fair though, isn't mermaids the most neglected occult in The Sims? Right? Are they or are they not? They're literally the most neglected occult of The Sims. They're so forgotten about to the point where I built in a whole occult store and I didn't even think about them. Like, not one time did they cross my mind because they're just the most useless. They're the most useless occult in the game. Sorry, any mermaid lovers, which honestly, I was a massive mermaid lover, but they are in this game, unfortunately. Ooh. Let's do some at the front. You can't really see those ones though. It's fine. There is a very cute crib in Mermaids. Oh, no, I agree. And that is a really cute crib. That might be the only thing it's got going for it though. That might be it. Not these. Oh, that's cool. Where can we put this? Maybe here as you walk in. Maybe right there. That's quite cool. There. When you start doing gameplay, will you be doing a challenge or just freestyling? I'm going to be freestyling. I'm going to be doing a rotational series where we play with each of the Sims that we've made. So for example, like episode 1, we'll play with Eve and her sister. Episode 2, we'll move on to like, say, the occult store owner. Episode 3, we'll move on to this Sim. Say, for example, we want to go back because actually we weren't finished playing with Eve. The next episode, we can play with Eve again. Even if we want to do 2 or 3 episodes with the same Sim, that's fine. Honestly, I'm not going to be strict about it. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to do whatever we think is fun. And yeah, we're just going to play through and just have a good time with all the Sims. I probably will have some sort of a structure to it, though. That is a cool item. Oh, it's a Fairy-urn. I like that. We will have some sort of structure to it in the way where I'll have goals for each Sim that I want to complete. Because I'm not possible. It's physically not in me to go into game with like no idea. Like I need to have some sort of a idea of what I'm going to do. Otherwise I'll just get bored. So definitely need to have some sort of a like premise in mind before we go in. But other than that, no, we're just going to play. We're just going to play and have a good time. Ah, thanks. I'm so glad you guys like it. We've been working on it a lot, so. That's really annoying that can't go. That is infuriating. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll put you there. For some reason we can't. Oh, you can't decorate these. Okay, that's the only thing about this. You can't decorate those. Oh, sorry, these shelves, because those shelves are technically part of the door. And if you decorate them when the door opens, all those items would just stay flat and standing. So we're going to have to leave those. The only sections that we can decorate are the left and the rights. We can't do anything else. That is the only downside to this. I don't want to use move objects to place them, because even then when they open the door, it's just going to be a missing like object, you know? I just want it to look good in game, so I don't mind not having anything there. It's not the biggest deal. It's not like the end of the world. 0.4. Oh, no. 0.6. Thought the door was small. I don't think it's that small. I don't know why you can't place things up there, but I don't really want to risk it and then it doesn't work, to be honest. Look, none of it has like clippable shelves. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. But all of these, you can place things on them, but you can't with the bookshelf. So I'm not sure. When will the next stream be? Next stream's either going to be tomorrow or the day after. Oh, what's this? What is this? Did you hear my mum? I think Bonnie's trying to rush out the door. She's so bad. Okay, let's do that one there. Yeah, that's good. Hanging plants to cover it? I don't even think I can really. I don't know. I'm not really looking at it. I'm not going to lie. It's not like I'm staring at the gap. I feel like I don't really notice it that much. Honestly, I think we're probably done in here. I actually think we might be finished. It took a bloody long time, but I actually think the main floor might be done. I think so. Let's have a tour inside and just make sure that everything looks good. Okay, what do we think? Thoughts? Yes, this shop owner should have a black cat. 1000% needs a black cat. It looks good. Yeah, we like it. Hold on, let's turn around. I feel like this section, it's nice, but not as nice as this section. I mean, this is like my pride and joy. We can't even see in there because of the lighting. If I go back here, can you see? Kind of, not really. Stunning, beautiful, flawless, never been done before. Every other word of this Lady Gaga meme. Where to get this CC? This is amazing. Honestly, most of the items in this lot are not CC. Like almost everything's not. This is by Felix Andre, and these cupboards are by a winged llama. But other than that, pretty much everything is in-game items. I've just placed everything with tool mod to get it like all in there. So. Oh yeah, actually, should we get rid of the light in here? Let me just turn it to nighttime because I do want the lot to be functional at night. Where is the light coming from in here? Okay, let me just add a light. Let's do... Ooh. It needs to not come down too low because it won't be functional otherwise. Not that. Maybe we just do this one. Or maybe I just get rid of all of the things that we've got applied. And then we just look through CC. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's probably so many like glowing things. Let's use this light, I think. Or maybe this one instead. This one's Horse Ranch. No, let's use this one. We'll use that and we'll put it in a gold. And then I'm also just going to turn down this light a little bit. I want to make sure it's yellow light and it's nice and dark in here. Okay, right. Thoughts? What do we think? Is it spoopy enough? And has it got the vibes of the Occult store that we're going for? Can you imagine our little Occult store sim working in here? The thing is, though, that I think will be fun is when we play as the Occult store owner, we'll have someone that will function as the register owner, but our Occult store owner can obviously collect the tarot cards and come downstairs into the basement, which obviously we will decorate next stream. Oh my goodness, you can't apparently go down there. And then they can come down and do the seances and give people tarot card readings and things, which I thought would be really cool. Honestly, I was also considering turning this lot into a small business lot, but I just don't know how it would work to function as multiple different owners. So I don't even know if I want to risk it. For now, we'll keep it as a residential rental just so that we can have multiple Sims living on it. Right, let me save. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Can we see it outside? Yeah, let me show you the outside. We haven't added any other lights other than the obviously the like lower floors at the moment. So, oh, whoopsies. Let me just sell the yard sale outside. This can actually go downstairs, so I don't lose it. Right. Okay. Now we're done. Now we're done. Okay. There's a lot. It's finished from the outside pretty much, other than lights being added in. And then inside, there's the inside. I'm so proud of us. We did good, guys. We did good. I'm excited to actually come in here during gameplay and see how everything functions. I can't wait for you guys to see it when the game plays. There's so many objects that have animations. Like this will be moving. I think obviously the candles will be flickering. There's a bunch of things up here that will be moving and lighting up. Hi, Alice. Thank you for the 32 months. Thank you. Okay, right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here because I've nearly been live for 4 hours today. Very, very long time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I will be back either tomorrow evening, same time as today, or the day after. So Wednesday or Thursday evening. Then we will continue and we are going to work on the downstairs of the Occult store down here. And then the next stream, we'll move on to the music store. We're going to turn this into like a record/music store to function as both, where your Sims can basically come here and like play music and things and try out instruments. So I hope you guys like the build. Let me give you one final little look at the build before we finish. There we go. Perfect. Right, thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the build. I will see you all again. Stellary, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. So when is next stream? Either tomorrow or Thursday evening, same time as today, 6 p.m. BST. It'll be the same time. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you guys so much for all the subs, the follows, the bits, everything. I appreciate you guys sticking with me with it. I love you all, and I will speak to you all, yeah, next stream. Have an amazing rest of your morning, afternoon, evenings, and I'll speak to you all then. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for the follows, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. Bye.